Warning: the Bearded Barbarian Collectibles YouTube channel is for mature audiences in age, but immature humor only. If you are offended by sarcasm and playful jabs at others' expenses, you may want to get in your spaceship and leave the galaxy. All those remaining, sit back and relax as we join the Bearded Barbarian with hours and hours of entertainment. If you are new to the Bearded Barbarian YouTube channel, subscribe and join the Barbarian Horde, and help build the Empire to take over the Republic.
Hey, it's May 4th. Well, you know what that is? Star Wars Day. Even the Muggles know. Years past, I'd say Star Wars Day. Everyone looked at me cross-eyed. Now everybody knows it's May the 4th be with you. So, hello, everybody. Thank you for coming out to our live this evening. We're going to have a fun time. We're going to talk a little Star Wars. I hope it doesn't offend anyone or upset anyone. Sometimes people don't like Star Wars that much, but we will be giving away things. Not a lot of Star Wars stuff on the stack, so hopefully there'll be some cool stuff there. We're going to do a little trivia. We're going to talk a little Star Wars. We're going to talk, see what everyone's up to this evening. We'll talk about some new pops coming out and all kinds of fun stuff. Hopefully it'll be an interesting time. As always, we'll laugh and act foolish, etc. So what we're going to do first is invite our good friend from Florida. He's all the way from the dark side. Here he is, Chase from Chase's Kingdom.
Aha! May the Force be with you! It is
Ah,
Star Wars Day. We are ready to play. Let's go. What's going on, chat? Happy May 4th to you too.
all right. I hope everyone's been
Excited.
having fun today. If you're not into Star Wars, it's probably been a pretty annoying day. Let's be honest. But if you're into Star Wars, this is amazing. Everyone just loves talking about Star Wars.
I hope so. You got to have Star Wars playing. Have you watched any Star Wars today?
I have not watched any Star Wars. I've worked all day long, and I just got home not that long ago. So after this is over, I'll probably watch one of the original Star Wars. I don't know if I can handle the prequels or the sequels at this particular point. So I got to be in the real right mood for that. So how about you? Have you watched any Star Wars today?
That was the first thing I did when I got up this morning. Was put some Star Wars on, made some coffee before I got ready for work.
I see.
Then,
So what did you watch? You watched the shows, or you watched the movie? What did you?
I watched Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
But in between that, I saw Guardians of the Galaxy. Anybody else see Guardians of the Galaxy?
I haven't seen it.
Guardians
Don't
of the
spoil
Galaxy.
it. I haven't
no
seen it.
spoilers. It was spectacular.
Did you see it on the Korean version online, or you actually went to the theater? What happened?
Well, I watched it from my living room. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
But it was in American.
Okay, it wasn't in Korean. I see. Okay.
Great quality, great movie. And that's all I'll say. Definitely, if you can, get out and see the new Guardians of the Galaxy.
So you approve?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. Not sure. Is it your favorite Guardians, or this is?
I'll have to watch it multiple times, but it's up there. I mean,
Really?
it's up there.
Cool.
It's up there because
Hard to beat
you get a lot
two.
of
I like
backstory.
two. Two is my favorite. So, but of course, I haven't seen this one, so I can't. It's hard to make a judgment. But
Sure.
and of course, around this community, somebody's going to spoil it and ruin it for me, and I'm going to have to get very angry with them. So let's hope that doesn't happen this evening. So anyway, so yeah, go check it out. I would love to go see it. My wife is leaving town; she doesn't want to miss it, so I might have to wait a weekend. I don't really want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely going to be worth it. So it's
Okay.
not one of those ones where they build.
Is it worth
hype.
seeing it on the big screen? You're going to go to the big screen. Or you're going to see them all on your TV.
No, I'll probably seeing that I watched it on TV, and you know, but I got a 60-inch that I watched
Oh, okay.
on.
Well, there you
I
go.
mean, HD, full 1080p, and all that. But I'm definitely considering going to the theater to watch this because it was really good, and I was like, oh man, this is definitely going to be one of those movies you got to go to the theater to watch.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I actually got a little video clip from Jake Hall was showing me. He went to a movie and it was on 3 screens. Have you heard about this?
Yes,
There's a screen in the front and 2 on the side.
That was cool. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
he sent me like the same thing on the side.
Yeah, that's cool. That
what
sounds
was he
cool.
watching? Top Gun or something?
Top Gun, yeah.
Oh,
He said
man.
that there were several, but that was the only one he could get into. But
That's still awesome though.
It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, the new Maverick. That was
Yeah.
That was actually really good too. So.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a
Movies.
thing. I told him I didn't know it was a thing. So
All right, man. Well, JKL might show up. We don't know.
well, he said he was
we'll-
going to
we'll
show
see
up,
if
but
he does.
he has a tendency to sleep in sometimes. So I don't know.
The
We'll hope
chat.
I send out a message. Somebody wake him up. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll see. If he shows up, if not, it'll be the 2 of us. That'll be cool. Everyone will.
It'll be cool. It'll be
It's
cool.
cool. We can hang out
We
together.
always got the chat hanging out too. So
There you go.
as a
That's
matter of
right.
fact,
It's not just the 2 of us. There's 15 more people in here,
Yeah.
according to this.
we got the chat.
Uh-oh. Somebody just snuck in. His ears were ringing because we were
there
talking
he is.
trash about
He's
him.
looking
What's up, peeps?
Right on
He couldn't
time.
find the
Let me
right
check
shirt.
my watch.
Right.
Nope, 7 minutes late. Sorry.
7 minutes late.
I'm going to have to dock your paycheck
God,
this
it's
week.
not my
Did you
okay?
get the memo? You're supposed to
Yeah.
dress up and everything. Like I got
That's
at least
right.
I got a mask.
I'm Vader. I got my lightsaber. Does that count?
All right.
You forgot the mask. Where's the mask?
It's
Wrong
in the
color.
closet. I couldn't
Oh,
dig it
The
out.
wrong color.
Huh?
I got R2 back there chilling. See R2?
Right.
Hey R2, what's up?
There you go.
Speaking of R2,
All right.
oh,
See,
I'm gonna have to have the wife bring me my R2 Tamagotchi. I've been raising an R2.
Have you?
Yeah, I saw you had it on the show.
Yep. It's
I
pretty
need to get
cool.
one
It's
of
pretty
those.
cool.
Tamagotchis. Are they still making those? Really?
They still are making those. But it was an
95.
R2 unit. I mean, come on. It's
Mhm.
perfect matchup.
I have my sword out too, but it's a different kind of sword. It's
Hey,
not a sword on
whoa,
screen because I
whoa,
want to say
whoa.
monetize. You know.
My daughter's in the chat.
What's happening?
Kay is in the chat.
I didn't mean what you think. Don't think the worst of it. Okay.
Oh God.
Alrighty. Well, we started off on the right foot. Well, sort of. So let's go ahead and see who's here. Let's do some
Shout-outs?
quick shout outs. Why not?
Yeah.
Go started. You were watching Bearded Barbarian Live. All right.
Let's see who we got here this
JKL
evening.
were the first ones to show up.
Scroll up to the top. Let's see. We got Chase here, of course. Good to see you. JKL was here and then he wasn't here. I don't know what happened.
Listen, I had
He was
gastronomical
here early and then he was here late.
issues.
I'm not sure how that all works out.
Nice.
Okay.
I had
sorry, what happened?
gastronomical issues. I had to
Oh
go.
boy. You can stream from in there. I'll allow it. All right, let's see.
I won't allow it.
Oh, okay. We don't have smell-o-vision yet. Otherwise, there's been a problem. All right, let's see. Umpty Scratch is here. Oh, Anthony Blaze is here. How you doing, buddy? We were chatting back and forth about the Muggles. And
Yes,
I was at work, and multiple people said, "May the 4th be with you." And I was like, "These people
Yeah.
do not know anything about Star Wars." But
I had
it's
so
a
many
thing
people
now.
wishing me May the 4th be with you because they know I'm a Star Wars fan. So I'm
Right.
like, oh, great that you know what it is now. Thank you.
Yeah, it's gone full Muggle. You know what I mean? It's cool now. So yeah. Mhm. All right, let's see. Umpty Scratch, how you doing, buddy? All right, let's see what else we got here. Scroll down. Scroll
Also
down.
got the dark saber back.
I'm not trying to hear that. Your daughter's here. Your daughter's here. Oh,
Hey,
In the
hey,
house.
not that
Uh,
dark saber.
Seth Floyd's Alchemy. How you doing, buddy? Good seeing you. All right. Pops Mafia is in there. It's always good to have the Mafia around. Well, not always good, but sometimes.
Well, it's good to have on your side.
Unless you all
Your-
have money.
your side,
That's really
exactly,
not.
Chase.
Ryan Milky, how you doing? Good seeing you. Thank you for coming
Mr.
out.
Milky.
All right.
Susan.
Susie by the Sea.
The
Thank
milk
you very much for
Joining
coming.
us
Again,
again.
hopefully we're going to have a fun time talking about all kinds of fun stuff. Strange Dog comic stuff is here. It's always good to have strange people around. Well, there always seem to be around. Kay is here. Thank you for coming and waking your dad up because he was slept in. I don't know what
Here
happened.
comes Harley.
All right. We got Mike Buskirk here. How you doing, Mike? He's been the lucky man lately. Been winning a lot of stuff. I've been
What's
sending
up,
half of
Mike?
my collection to him. So, all right. Let's see. Essie Mom is here. Good to see you. Thank you again for coming out.
Essie Mom.
All right. John Willamy's here. How you doing, John? Thank you very much for coming out.
Hey, John.
Almost.
All right,
missed
you,
you.
you
We
skipped
see you,
Crazy Scottish.
Yeah, we see you, crazy.
Scotty's here. Beam me up. Wrong Star
up,
Trek. Now,
Kev?
this is Star Wars, not Star Trek.
Not
Don't
Star
start
Trek,
any trouble
exactly.
here.
He's sending me the old "May the Fourth be with you."
Yeah, he
Yeah,
sent me
exactly.
that one
like
too.
you. Wow, how dare you, sir? How dare you?
All right. Let's see. Who did I miss? Did I miss?
Bo.
scrolling
Oh,
down.
what's up,
Where are we?
Bo Kelly?
Bo Kelly. How you doing,
Bo
Bo
Kelly?
Kelly? All right.
And
Good
then
stuff.
we got Rion.
Rion!
Rion's here. Oh, Miss skipped. We skipped over Quick Draw.
Oh, quick draw,
No
McGraw.
draw.
Well, he called people goobers. Maybe we should keep him skipped over. That's not really cool. All right. Let's see who else do we got
I
here.
think we have caught up.
Yep, we're all caught up. All right, we'll keep a track eye on if any new people come in. Again, thank you all for coming.
Everybody.
So what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit of Star Wars this evening, okay? And I've got a couple little things to talk about. Got some trivia to see how good people, because Jake L thinks he's really smart, but I got some good
I
trivia
don't
questions
think
to
I'm
see.
really smart.
He thinks
I've
he's
never
really
called
smart.
myself really smart.
I've
people
heard
have
you
called me
call
smart.
yourself
I've
smart many
never
times.
called myself smart. Ever.
Okay. He
R2.
hinted at it. He hinted at it. Anyway, so we got some of
Okay.
that, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the movies and some things and preferences, and we'll have a little bit of a debate back and forth. And of course, you're welcome to join in the thoughts on the things. So we're going to start out by ranking the movies, not the TV shows. We're not going down that road. I'm trying not to get involved in all that. Just the 9 movies.
It's actually
The
11.
regular, I know I'm skipping that crap, okay? Because the Han movies last, okay? I think it's last for everybody. But I'm gonna skip the other one. Okay, we'll do the 11. Let's do 11. Okay, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
If you
Okay.
really want to get technical, there's 11 live action and 1 animated.
Oh no.
Clone Wars
I'm
movie
not. I'm
actually
sorry.
dropped
I'm
in theaters.
If we're gonna put the animated, I'm adding Toy Story in there. Okay, so I'm not doing that. Okay.
Hold on. I gotta beat R2 real quick. Shut up!
Back about finish him.
He's being ignored. And
Don't be beating on R2.
he wants me to put him down because when you put him up on the shelf or something, he acts up because he can't
I
move.
got you.
He likes being on the floor where he can roam around.
I see. Yeah, I got one hiding in my background too, but he's not R2. He's a different version. He's R4 or something. I don't know. I named him
Hold on.
something.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
And he's poof.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is, what I want you to do is, if you can do it with a piece of paper or you want to use your brain, we want to rank the 11 Star Wars movies. Okay. 1 to 11. All right. So think about that. Think about it in the chat. Which one you want to do is either first, second, third, whatever. And then we're going to debate back and forth, and I'm going to be right. Let's be honest. So we'll see. I think we'll be pretty close on some of these. I really do feel that. So
Oh man,
I could be wrong. Can't rank them. You're not good at that.
Well,
You can make it.
New Hope.
I'm back.
Okay. So we're
This
going.
Christmas is in theaters. No, the Christmas special wasn't in theaters.
Christmas special. Oh, brother.
Uh,
Going to Chewbacca's planet was really nuts. All
so
right.
you want to
Do
rank?
you need time, or you have this in your heart?
Oh, I already have them in my head, but let me write
Okay.
them down.
Well, yeah, you don't need to write them down. It's up to you. I'm not. You don't have to turn it in for work. I'll
And
allow
it's,
you just to say it.
you doing all 11 or just?
We'll do the 11 movies.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
okay.
Let's not do any TV shows. That's when it gets weird. So, and I have them all right here for me. So, I'm right.
I'll get mentally ready.
Star Wars. And we can do in reverse order, or you want to do it in first order, or whatever. Well, I tell you what, we'll go round robin.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
go
go 10.
last first, and then you can pick what you think is last, and we'll go that way, and then we'll just go back. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Well,
Just let me know when you have a few.
so number
You know.
11. Oh man.
Let me write them down. So
Rogue One underrated. I agree with you.
It's
You'd be
definitely
interesting
underrated.
to see. It
Rogue
is.
One is high up there for me.
I like Rogue One. I like Rogue One. It's it wasn't everyone's cup of tea because it didn't have the main characters for a lot of people. So, I guess some people don't like it for that reason. But as far as the movie's concerned, I thought it was good. So.
See, I'm starting to forget the names of the.
Are you? You can put the numbers. You don't have to say that.
Yeah, that's how numbers. I know New Hope, and then.
Yeah, you don't. Like I said, you don't have to give. You can just say the numbers because again, we're doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3. You know,
I'm gonna confuse the other people. Star Wars number 2. They're like,
well, I think I know most of the names.
Empire.
We can say what it is, huh?
Some people would think number 2 would be Empire Strikes Back.
No, the numbers that George Lucas and all the Yahoos at Disney gave it is what we're going to go with. So, and I emphasize the term Yahoo.
What's up, Cody? The Bear.
How you doing, Cody? Thanks for coming in. Cody the Bear. What we're doing, Cody, since you're new, well, not new, but I mean, since you just showed up, we're trying to rank least favorite to most favorite of our Star Wars movies.
Star Wars.
And then we'll do some other fun stuff. And I got some trivia because again, JKL thinks he's really smart and he tries to show us up all the time.
I don't think I'm smart.
I've got to prove that not to be the case. That's how I roll.
Oh my god.
Is this really this hard? I mean, you know,
we got to write them all down. I thought we were.
I didn't write them all down. They're all right here. I know. If somebody asks me, I can instantly go like this right off.
I want to write them down so I can keep everything straight. That's why I don't want to be messing up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What am I missing? I don't even know what I'm missing.
Are you serious? There's the 2 would be the ones I would miss.
Oh, okay.
The 2 would be the ones I would miss. Obviously, there's that
we're
Han
talking full length movies,
and Rogue One, and then 1 through 9. Just do it 1 through 9. Just say the number. It's cool.
And then, so I'm still missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, there's 11. That's 11.
But I only have 10 listed. Hold up.
There's that Han Solo movie and Rogue One.
I have that.
9. All you gotta put is the 9, the number.
Rogue.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out which one I'm missing.
The other ones with the new
Rogue
new
One,
the new,
and that Han Solo.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I'm missing
episode
and 1.
Sequels and prequels. You can say prequels.
I was missing.
What's it like, damn it? I'm gonna bring them all up. Hell.
And you have to defend your answer.
I have
now.
the power.
You can't just say number 9 and then move on. I want to know why you don't like it. Okay, so
that's
why you do like it.
Listen, I love all Star Wars, even bad Star Wars, because it's Star Wars. But I will tell you when Star Wars is bad, and I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna give you an answer here shortly. Okay, all right. So we ready? Who wants to go first for the least favorite? So number 11 out of 11. What is number 11?
For me,
the worst.
It's episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Crap. Total crap fest. And the reason why it's crap is because episode 7 was following a story. Episode 8 continued that story, even though people didn't like it. And then episode 9 totally eradicated episode 8 and brought all these plot points out of nowhere that just didn't make sense. Stupid movie. They should have just went how they was going or came up with a definitive plan.
But they didn't go where they were going from 8 to 7. 7 and 8 didn't go in the same direction because you had 2 different directors, 2 different ideas, right?
I know that, but at least,
I think 9 went back to 7.
At least
they pretended 8 didn't even exist.
Exactly, which is stupid. Because at least 8 built off of what 7 did. You may not have liked what they did, but it built off. 9 just totally eradicated 8 like it didn't happen. It was a waste of time.
So you're saying 9 is better than that Solo movie? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I'm saying 9 is worse than the Solo.
That's what I meant. Is worse than? You're saying 9 is worse than Solo?
Okay. Yes. At least the Han Solo movie was a story about Han Solo. Was it a bad movie? Yes. But it was a story about Han Solo. 9 was just, the Emperor's back and he's got all these troops and all these ships and we're gonna go on a Wayfinder Goonies mission and we're
Goonies. The Goonies were in there? I don't remember the Goonies.
Yeah.
Where
they had to get the knife.
Where was Mouth? Was Mouth a good guy or a bad guy?
Up to the rocks and then the rocks connected to where the thing. Come on, that was Goonies.
I think you missed something. I think you're watching two movies at the same time. Were you chewing any brownies at that time? And where did you get these brownies? That's what I want to know because I don't remember this part.
I was squirming in my seat on how much I loved Star Wars and loved what I was watching and hating it all at the same time.
I see.
That's what I was doing watching this movie.
So you're angry at J.J. Abrams for killing the franchise. Is that what pretty much?
No, I'm angry at whoever decided to just eradicate 8 and go right into 9. And it wasn't J.J. Abrams alone. It was all people concerned. I can't even be mad at the actors because they're contractually obligated to be in the movie, so they just had to be there. But when Mark Hamill comes out and starts talking bad about Star Wars, you know it's bad. And he was mad about both those last 2 movies.
Okay. All right, Chase. We had our rant. That was quite a lengthy rant at that. I'll give you.
I'm going. I'm not going to get that detail. I'm going Solo. I'm going with Solo. Just because it was so
low.
It felt like it felt like I was watching Battlestar Galactica or something. It just didn't feel Star Wars to me, other than Chewie and stuff. Wasn't a fan of it at all. I think I might even only watch it twice.
I don't think you're alone on that one either. I'm pretty sure you're not.
No, you're not alone. A lot of people
really
didn't
going
like
into many. Yeah, it's just the storyline was just a little. Would have been better to watch him actually do the Kessel Run. Like,
right.
Well, I think they was gonna try and do that in another movie, but then they tried to squeeze everything into one movie. It's like you could have did like 2, maybe 3 Han Solo movies leading up to.
Well, was there not a plan to do multiple Solo movies? But when it tanked so bad, they're like, "No, we're not doing this."
No, because I think if there was a plan to do multiple Han Solo movies, they wouldn't have squeezed so much into one movie. They squeezed way too much into one movie.
Well, I don't think they think that far ahead when they design these things. I mean, I think we're giving them Disney a lot of credit where they don't deserve any.
They got the license to Star Wars and was like, let's start printing money. Like, think about
it's like you're giving a child the keys to your automobile, and it's just like, I'm going to drive it as fast as I can, and if I hit a wall, I'm just going to drive right through the wall and just keep hitting.
It's like,
all right, so that's a good. I agree with Chase. My worst one is Solo. It's trash. The actors were horrible. Chewbacca was okay because you couldn't understand what he was saying anyway. So how could you mess? That's hell. I could do that. I mean, just like aside from him, it was horrible. The guy that got to do Han Solo, it was like he was doing a bad impression.
That was part of the problem.
It's tough to do, and I get that, but it was not good. And then the acting was terrible, and the movie, I don't know what they were planning.
No, the actor, what is his name again? Childish Gambino. I can't remember his real name.
What is it? Childish Gambino.
That's his hip hop name, but I can't remember his actual name.
Is it? Oh, he's a hip hop. I didn't know anything about him.
No, the guy who plays Lando. I can't remember his name for whatever reason. I can't.
He was very forgettable. Of all the Star Wars movies, the only one I've only ever seen once is Solo. I never saw it again. Like, I've even seen the bad Star Wars movies multiple times. This one, I swear, I was like, I cannot see it again.
I gave it one more shot.
Donald Glover. He was good as Lando. He played a good Lando. And I think I can't remember his name, but Kira's boss, the one they were working for, he played a good role. But the rest of them, I wasn't a fan of. And I love what's her face that plays Kira, because I love her from Game of Thrones, and even that I was like, she was all right. Like, it was all right.
All right, so let's see. Quick Draw put see if you can pull Quick Draw's thing up. He has them all listed. I'm just sort of curious what he's got. ESB, use a lot of code here.
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back. Okay, he's going from. I see. So he has Last Jedi as the last.
Turn of the Jedi.
Rise of Skywalker. So he's sort of on the same Solo. Sort of people a lot of in the Force Awakens.
That's going to be the bottom 3 of a lot of people.
Rogue One. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that Quick Draw. I think Rogue One's a little bit higher on that for me, but that's still pretty. It's in the middle. Attack of the Clowns. That's 6.
Attack of the Clowns.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I give away my next pick? Revenge of the Sith. A New Hope is 4? Really? You have Phantom Menace number 2? Come on, dude. Okay, all right. I was with you there for a minute. Now I'm sorry. Okay, cool, interesting. I don't know how anyone can not have the top 3, the original 3 movies in some form.
No,
But
that's not my
me.
top
I don't-
3.
Huh?
That's not my top 3.
Oh, see, now I know what's going to
I got-
happen. We're going to have a real fist
Maybe,
fight on our hands.
kinda.
There's no doubt about it.
No,
So,
no, we're not gonna have a fist fight at the top. That's just not my top 3. Maybe my
Just
top
slap
4.
no, just a slap fight. Okay, we're gonna have a slap fight at the top. All right. So next, the next round.
Next.
I'll go
My-
first since I went.
Go.
Let's
Yeah,
talk
go.
about the food.
So my next one is Attack of the Clowns. Okay, it was horrible. It was trash. It was garbage. I don't know why they had it. It was ridiculous. It had there was no. It was like, okay, we have to do a second movie because the first movie sets up what everything's going on. The third movie is the one everyone wants to see that connects to 4, and then 2 was literally 2 hours of, can I get through this so I can see the third movie, please? This was just such a waste of time. Oh my God, it was horrible.
Attack of the Clones wasn't that
It
bad.
just, it was just not good, man. It was kind of this, and well, I don't want to give away what my next one is, but anyway, I just thought it was really crap. It just seemed like crap to me. So anyway, that's what I had. Attack of the Clowns.
So you think Attack of the Clones was worse than the Phantom Menace?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. At least the Phantom Menace, it sort of set up something, and you sort of understood its purpose. I'm telling you, Attack of the Clones, it was there because they wanted to make 3 movies. It wasn't there for any other purpose other than I need to make another movie to be between the first movie and the movie that connects to the original movies. That's it.
No, but it had to.
I mean, if you can give me something in there that was good, I will. Maybe I'll agree with you. I don't. Tell me one thing you liked about it.
What was good? Anakin going to look for his mother. Everybody thinking she dead. He goes and finds her and then slaughters the whole village.
I killed
That's
them all.
showing the fall to the dark side.
Even the
man.
younglings.
And the fact that Padme still loved him after that. She was just as bad. Y'all think she was a good guy.
She was.
She was like, oh my God, you just slaughtered a village full of. Oh, come give me a hug.
Exactly. Well, she had to, right? See, that's the thing about it is they try to get you to go from this little boy in the first one to an evil dude in the third one, and there's no storyline to make that happen. They should have
There
taken
is
2
story.
to build.
All of a
He's like,
sudden
all of a sudden, he's a good little boy, and then all of a sudden, he's slaughtering people. How is that a good movie?
All the stuff
It's like,
he
how do
was
you
doing.
get there? Huh?
Easy. That was his mother. The only person in life he loved. Come
I
on.
just don't buy it.
And
I
that
don't
gets
buy it.
and that shows you why he started to go against the Jedi and their teachers, because it's like, oh, we're gonna take you away from your mother and you can't see her and you can't go to her. Yeah, you're having dreams about her being hurt. Don't worry about it. She'll be okay. Like, come on.
Will, John, I disagree with you. It's crap. Go back and watch
Look,
it.
spoiler.
It's been a while since you've seen it. Go back and see it. And I guarantee you'll think, what did I like about this? There's
Listen,
nothing to like.
guys, I'm gonna tell
I
you
mean,
right now.
if it had Jar Jar in it, that could only have made it worse. That's the only
It
reason.
did have Jar Jar in it.
Oh, it had Jar Jar? It was horrible then. I'd forgotten Jar Jar was in that. I'm so angry at him for being in the first one. I forgot he was in the second.
He was in all 3 of the first movie.
It's been so long since I've seen
Oh
those
God.
All right. Anyway, I've ranted enough. All right. All right, Chase. What do you got for 2? What was your second worst one?
My second worst one
Yeah.
was Rise.
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise
Yeah,
of Skywalker.
that's okay. You don't want to talk bad about it. You're just gonna say
That's it.
self-explanatory. say I said it all, right? I said it all. Okay.
We covered that. Yeah.
Is there a particular part you disliked more than any of the other parts, or you just didn't like the storyline the way they wrote it?
I wasted my time for so long. It's horrible.
Oh God.
Wasted my time.
See, and the thing is, and
Your time's not
listen,
that valuable. Let's
what-
be honest.
it
Okay,
was
we're
valuable.
hanging out for 2 hours.
It
I
was
mean, come on.
valuable.
What are we talking about over here? You know what I mean?
I could have been
All
helped.
right, go ahead.
to be clear, Rise of Skywalker, if it was just a standalone movie, I would say okay, it was pretty good. But considering that it was building off of other movies, it was just so stupid. I know I didn't get any yet, Chase. Stop it. You see all the
must
stuff
have
they
all
dropped?
the
They
Vaders.
pissed me off, man. Oh my God, I'm so mad because I got no money and I knew it was coming.
You gotta save up, buddy. You gotta
See, you got,
What's
yeah.
up, Magus?
I
What's up,
canceled
Magnus?
pre-orders just to get them.
Yeah.
Let me cancel a couple
Alright.
things on Amazon real quick.
All right.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
gonna
take
get my
these.
stuff. Don't
Gotta
worry.
get your
Actually,
act
you're
together.
hitting your Target stores now.
I was in
All right,
Target
so-
today. Nothing was in there. They
No.
had the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff.
You got to
and,
start schmoozing people.
Mm.
And they actually had the Ariel
Schmoozing
though
people.
from the new Little Mermaid, the diamond Ariels.
Next time you go in there, bring subs.
There you go.
Going around noon.
All right, JK, what's your second worst?
My
Butter 'em
number
up, man.
my number
Butter 'em
10 was Solo.
Oh,
So it wasn't-
It wasn't the lowest, it was the second. At least we have some level of agreement. I'll
That's
agree.
it.
I told you
That's
Solo
it.
wasn't last on my list, but it wasn't far from
Damn
it.
close.
Basically, not even because people always say, "Oh, we didn't need that movie." Well, we didn't need any of the movies. We didn't need them, So the fact that it was bad is just why to me it felt like they tried to stuff a lot of stuff about Han Solo in there,
Yeah.
about how he got his dice, how he got his gun, how he got his name,
Right.
like
Right.
how he met Chewbacca. Like a lot of that stuff you could have played out over multiple movies instead of
No,
just
not over multiple movies. Let's not get crazy now. That's the one movie was plenty. Okay, I'm
What's
telling
up,
you,
Jake?
it was too much.
It's just and like
They
you
just
said,
didn't
the
need to
act-
explain everything, right? I mean, him
Yeah,
meeting
exactly.
Chewbacca would have been important, but I don't think
Yeah.
they needed to do all the things.
Right.
Just like
Yeah,
you said.
they tried to explain
Yeah,
everything exactly. And then the worst part about that movie, I shouldn't even say the worst part because there's a lot of bad parts. But one of the weirdest and craziest parts about that movie was the robot, right?
Right.
There was a female robot who was about robot rights and liberating the droids and stuff, which is cool because that's something in Star Wars people talk about. Well, shit, robots are just slaves, basically. That's weird.
Mhm.
But what happened to the droid? Her brain got put inside the Millennium Falcon, and now she's a slave inside of a ship. Can't get out. That's terrible. And then you wonder why
Well, she
the
gets
ship
to
is-
fly around. I mean,
you wonder why the
she
ship
gets
is
to see
always
the
breaking
world.
down
It's
and
nice.
stuff.
Huh?
She's
What's that?
miserable. Imagine if somebody put
Nice.
your brain inside of a car and was just like, okay, now you're part of the car.
Yeah, well,
You
that's
can't
what
drive yourself.
Isn't that Kit from Knight
Christine?
Rider?
Yeah,
Isn't that what they do with him?
Kit can drive himself. Kit can
Well,
move
but-
around.
Then you're a murder
The Falcon
car.
can't just go around by itself.
Sure,
It has to
it
be
it
That's
never
how Christine
acted right,
started
so
it.
it was kind of doing its own thing, right?
Yeah, it
You know
never
what I mean?
acted
Shutting
right,
down
but
half
it
the
couldn't
time.
just take off where it wanted to go and do what it wanted to do. It would just shut down randomly. That was probably her going, "F you guys, I want to die."
Screw you guys. I'm
Yeah,
going
she gets
home.
to see the world. Look at it.
Oh God.
All right. Well, that was interesting.
So, yeah.
So yeah, Solo. Most people don't like it. It was nice that a couple people probably liked
But
it.
to be
I don't
clear,
even think
it's Star
the
Wars. so I
guy's
still like it.
mother, that was the main character first, and liked it. I can't imagine. Maybe I'm wrong. So,
Oh, God. Hey Sarah.
hey, Sarah.
Oh God.
All right. So third from last,
Uh-huh.
Chase. We'll let you go first. Third
Yeah,
from last.
Go around
what
the
did you
horn.
have
There
there?
you go.
I had Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the
Attack.
Clowns. Okay.
Yeah.
Attack of the Clowns.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Yep.
Fan of that.
I still don't
Yeah.
think it's that bad, y'all.
What did you not like about it? Was there something specific or just?
Just Jar Jar.
I
And-
forgot it was. I forgot it was. I was trying to forget.
Leave Jar Jar alone. Hashtag leave Jar Jar alone.
Hashtag me so crappy.
What's my Jar Jar pop? I got a where's Jar Jar?
Do you have a Jar Jar Pop?
Yes, I
Please
do.
set it on fire. I will give you $10 if you get a lighter and set it on fire right now.
Oh God. I think it's worth more than that.
Is it?
Our storyline just seemed to
$12. I'll give you
drag, though.
$12 if you set it on fire.
It was like, we're going to tell you a little
Leave
bit
Jar
about the-
Jar
There
alone.
it is.
Horrible. It's a nice pop. Somebody else
Justice
gotta have
for
pop. And I
Jar
was like, oh, that's
Jar.
nice, but
Justice for Jar Jar.
yeah, no, he's horrible. He deserves no justice. It was horrible. It's really George Lucas's fault. The guy was obviously on drugs when he just came up with this. So exactly crazy. Well, you're a little early for the hashtag, but Jar Jar
Yeah,
crap.
look.
I agree.
Leave Jar
Okay.
Jar
Leave
alone.
Jar Jar. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna
I'll
have to
recreate it.
recreate it. Oh God.
All right, JKL, who did you have for third from last?
Third from last. The Last Jedi.
Last Jedi.
And
So you really don't like those sequels, do you? Huh? You're
not-
really not down on the sequels. Okay.
no, but I have reasons that they're lower on my list than others. And the reason this one is lower on the list than most is I don't like how they portrayed Luke Skywalker. Like he was the beacon of hope, always saying we can do it and let's go. And then his freaking Jedi temple gets attacked and people die, and he just runs to the end of the galaxy and hides out for years. And the Jedi need to die. And all that. Come on, he was like a crotchety old man. He was like, it was like
Mark Hamill's a crotchety old man, so why not, right?
Basically, it was like Up. You know the movie Up? He lost his temple and he just turned into a mean old man. Like, get out of here!
Get off my lawn!
Yeah,
Get off my cliff!
Basically, it was like,
Get off my mountain!
come on, they just did Luke wrong.
Not
I
my
mean, the best part with Luke is at the end where he projected himself across the galaxy and did that whole thing, and that was pretty awesome. But it was like, come on, man. I don't like how they did Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, that was rough.
Exactly. So
that's
the main thing I don't like about it.
Okay, I understood. All right, my turn. So third from last, I had, excuse me, the Last Jedi. I did not care for that. I thought Rise of Skywalker was good. Okay, if you want to hate on me, fine. I don't care. I thought it was decent. I liked it. It was fan service, and I'm a fan, and I get that. But Last Jedi, I don't know what they did. Why fire a director from the first movie to the second movie or replace him? It was such a dumb thing. They went in such a sideways direction. And then it was horrible.
I
just hated it.
bad.
And the thing that I didn't like is, and again, I'm not trying to hate on this Asian girl, whatever her name was. She ruined the movie. Okay, the little Asian girl ruined my movie. Okay,
she didn't move.
They wrote her out of the last movie, and that's the thing I liked the most about that last movie. Wrote her ass right out of here.
The way they wrote the character ruined it, because they sent her and Finn on this side mission that didn't have to, like. Come on.
They should have sent her on a ship into the sun. I hated her character. And I mean, she's probably a fine person, but I really disliked her character.
That's what I'm saying.
It was just kind of annoying. I don't know. It was just kind of an annoying character. And clearly, J.K. Abrams agreed with me because she almost completely wrote her out. Like she was in the middle of something important, and they found a way to write her completely out of it.
That was part of the problem with the Rise.
Yeah, there was no consistency. Absolutely. There were three chunky movies at the end.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, at least The Force Awakens was like, well, when we get to it, I'll say it, but at least it like started something new, and we were like, let's see where it goes, and then the next two movies just.
I got you.
No, I didn't get the 18-inch Vader tats. I planned to, but I just didn't get it.
Yeah, it's still there. It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, it's not going to sell out.
$100 though, so.
Yeah, not too many people.
Well, at least you get free shipping, but might show up at Costco in a couple months.
For $25.
The Costco original.
There you go.
Oh, God.
All right, so we're going to do one more round, and then we're going to do a giveaway, and we'll see where we're at. So, fourth from the bottom. I guess it's my turn to go first again. So, fourth from the bottom.
No, it's my turn.
Oh, it's your turn. I'm sorry.
So we did 3. Yeah.
You did 3. Okay, so you want to do fourth from the bottom? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Fourth from the bottom. No, I said we did 3 rounds. Because I did one, you did one, and now back to me.
Okay, down to you. I got you.
All right. So, my fourth from the bottom is Attack of the Clones.
Why were you giving me crap 2 picks ago? It's a good movie.
Because
I don't know what your problem is. And then you
it's better than The Last Jedi and better than Rise of Skywalker.
No,
it's worse. It's not
terrible.
Worse than those movies. It's better. Anakin killing the damn, I can't speak now. Killing the Tusken Raiders.
They're starting to blend.
The beginning part where they had to hunt down the bounty hunter, and then the end part where Dooku and Yoda face off. The first time you got to see Yoda fight with a lightsaber. Come on, that wasn't. Come on,
it wasn't good. I don't like the way they did it. I mean, the idea of it was cool, but
Jango Fett off with his head. Boba Fett. Oh my God! I just
too many Fetts. They extra fetted. I'm not interested. Too many Fetts. Too confusing. I don't need 2 Fetts. I only want the one.
Now I see why you and Fett didn't get along. You don't like.
Yeah, there you go. Too many
Got it.
fets. We had to,
Okay.
you know. There you go. Understood.
Anyway, go ahead.
All right.
Welcome to the show, buddy.
All right. So, Chase, who'd you have fourth from bottom?
Fourth from the bottom. Revenge. I had Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith, fourth from the bottom.
Really?
Yep.
That's surprising.
Whoa.
Oh, interesting. All right, go ahead.
Whoa.
What happened? What happened there?
I just felt like they could have. We needed more Darth Maul backstory and everything. They didn't give us enough of the Darth Maul.
Okay, that's cool. I
You
get
know?
that.
Darth
Yeah,
Maul,
that
like,
was
Kind of. It felt like a cameo. Like it just wasn't. The whole thing should have been about him.
Darth Maul wasn't in Revenge of the Sith. He was in the Phantom Menace.
Oh, then I got him mixed up.
Yeah. Okay.
You had me convinced.
Okay.
I was like, was he?
Because I was like,
Menace,
whoa.
yeah.
You said it with such conviction. I bought into it. I bought into Chase's
It's
idea.
these damn movies.
He was
Okay.
he wasn't in the movie much on the third one because he wasn't in there at all. He was
He
already
wasn't
dead
in there
two
at all.
movies earlier. But anyway, so go
Okay.
ahead.
Phantom
So you
Menace.
have a problem
Okay.
with the first one.
Okay,
Phantom
yeah.
Menace is the one.
Phantom
you
Menace.
chose, right?
Episode
There's
1.
Number
Phantom Menace.
Number one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Gotcha.
I got you. Okay, I got
Okay.
you. Because they cut Darth Maul in half. Okay, and that
Yeah.
didn't go well. I understood.
No, he's got crab
But-
legs. He runs around.
If you watch Attack of the Clone Wars show, he comes back in a big way, and it was awesome.
You can't kill people in these Marvel or Star Wars movies.
Yeah,
They just
Menace.
keep coming back. It's silly.
No, well, it's Star Wars. It's the power of the hatred of the dark side that
Right.
keeps you alive. It fuels
It's not the
Okay,
dollars
Revenge
that
is
come in
number
through the
3.
box office. They don't do that.
I'm like all over the place. Just scratched it out. All right.
All right.
Oh, what's up, Nick? I mean,
All right,
Ned-
so my fourth from the bottom for
I was
me.
gonna say,
I
Nick?
had
Nick's in.
Ned
I'm sorry?
Stark. Headless Ned Stark. No, go ahead. I was saying what's up for Ned Stark.
fourth from the bottom. I had Phantom Menace. Okay,
Okay, so you guys
hated
know
it.
that.
Okay, I did not like it. And again, Jar Jar, you really screwed me, my friend. This is as soon as he opened his mouth, I was like, I wish I could turn this off. But I was in the movie theater, and there was no way to turn it off. So it's just like, am I watching a reggae band now, or am I watching a Star Wars movie? Why did he have to have a Jamaican accent? What was going on?
Well,
I
all
just-
the characters in Star Wars have some type of
That
accent.
not a Jamaican accent. Okay, I can go with any other accent. but
So
Jamaican.
any accent
Didn't make
except Jamaican. What do you got against Jamaicans?
I don't know. I just feel like he should have been smoking a blunt. I don't know. I just feel like he
Come
should
on.
have been on a beach somewhere.
Come on.
Playing that metal
Like a-
drum that they have and smoking whatever.
What
you
a
know
water
I
bong.
mean? Exactly.
The whole water thing.
It was
It's called
horrible.
a steel pan. Come on.
And then they made, I don't know. It was not good. And then the little boy, he was so annoying. I wanted him to die. I knew he couldn't die. Like I was rooting against Anakin to die in the race,
dramatic.
but I was like, it's impossible for him to die. But I want him to die so badly. You know what I mean? So because he was so annoying, he was
Just
a
kill him.
precocious
Guys
little
are
jerk.
so bad. Do you know that young man grew up having mental issues because he got bullied so much just for playing a
He almost
character?
gave me mental issues from
You
watching that
guys are
movie
so
because I was
bad.
annoyed by it. He was just so
That poor
annoying.
boy.
His
grew up with
mother
so many issues now.
Went into slavery to get away from him. Okay, so that's all I'm
He was
saying.
already
You know what I mean?
enslaved.
That's the way I looked at the movie. That's all I saw. So
He was already
it's like,
enslaved.
look, you go on your own. I'm going into slavery. Goodbye, goodbye. See you. You know what I
He
mean?
was already a slave.
I'm
He
just
didn't
saying.
go into-
I'm just saying. She sent him packing.
Come on, he built C-3PO. Come on.
I don't know. I don't think he did. He
Went
was
to
looking.
the
It was like a
pod
kit or
race.
something. Yeah, I
It was
kept
a
him.
kid.
He kept looking at instructions. He had a little instruction manual. You know, he couldn't have figured that out. He wasn't-
Come together. Oh, you guys
And
are so
here's the
bad.
thing. And some
Come
of those
on.
people in that council knew he was trouble even as a kid. And they're just like me. I knew he was trouble all along. Of course, I knew he was
Yeah,
Anakin Skywalker, but still.
Let
You
me
know what I
ask you
mean?
a question though. One of the reasons why he ended up being how he was is because they didn't trust him And he knew they didn't trust him, so that drew him further away. If they had trusted him and embraced him, maybe he wouldn't have fell to the dark side so fast. You ever
No,
think
he
of that?
definitely would have, because he was Darth Vader and he had
Freaking-
to. Otherwise, the movies wouldn't have made any sense. What are you, silly?
Because
I
Mace
don't know.
definitely didn't like
No,
that.
I didn't like it.
Always gave him a
I
hard
didn't
time.
care for his.
But come on, the Phantom Menace, Duel of the Fates, the best Star Wars song behind the Imperial March.
And that little boy was
And then-
perving on his future wife, even when he was like 6 or however old he was.
When
in
I
that
was
dang
6,
movie.
I had
You know,
the hot
he's a
for older
pervert.
women,
He was a
too.
little
Get out of
pervert.
here. That's not perverted. That's,
Yes, he was. Huh? What's that?
that's natural.
No, he was like, "Oh, you're like my sister."
And the Darth Maul fight at the end. Come on, that
Look
was
at
so
that.
He was
good.
pretending like
Swagger.
they were sister and brother, and then he was perving. I don't know. It just didn't seem.
Swagger.
I took it a whole different way. Apparently, I saw the movies differently than y'all did. So
That movie is good.
it's not. It really isn't. So go back and watch it. Go back and watch it.
I
George
do. I watch
Lucas.
it all
I don't know what
the
happened to him. I look just like him. I feel bad about saying these things
I
about
watched
George Lucas,
I watched
but
the
he was a little
movies
high
the
when he
other
did these movies. You know what I mean? So anyway. All right, so there's where we're at. So those were the worst 4 from this group. What we're gonna do now, before we get on to the next group, we're gonna go ahead and do a giveaway. Let's see if we can get a hashtag in here. What do we want to say for a
Hashtag.
Please
hashtag?
don't
First
post
hashtag
something
in
wrong.
is gonna be our first
Oh.
giveaway.
Please be something simple, guys.
Yeah, please be nice. Hashtag May 4th.
Something like Jar Jar
I know.
blows or something like that.
Jar Jar.
Awesome.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
justice for Jar Jar.
The
There you
hell?
go.
Ah, no!
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
Justice
I
for
gotta
Jar
type
Jar. Oh,
this shit out
come
now.
on, Mike. Really?
Well,
Thank
good.
you,
Put,
Mike.
I got a
It's
list
so
on
much
the
for a
side.
short one.
Put Mike's
You know,
name
nice
on the list.
job. Thank you.
Put Mike's name. Justice for
He's
Jar
on the
Jar.
list.
Justice for Jar. Okay, hashtag
Thank you.
justice for Jar Jar. I'm sorry. Blame Mike. Don't blame me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and
So
see, Umpty and Quick Draw tried to stick up for Jar
they
Jar.
did. They did. And they got what was coming to them. Let's be honest. Okay,
Anthony,
so
Jar Jar matters. That's right.
he does.
Jar Jar and Ryan Johnson suck.
There you go. There you go. I don't disagree. Even a headless person agrees with me. Headless Ned
Justice
Stark
for Jar
agrees
Jar.
with me. And I happen
Justice
to
for
agree.
Jar Jar. I'm just pulling Jar Jar out the box. Just come on, Jar Jar.
Pull him out of the box. You have a lighter there? How about a
Let these
stick, a
guys
pokey
know.
stick? You can jab
Got
Just
a
those
like
microwave
Jar Jar.
handy.
Justice for Jar Jar. I got Percy here.
There you go. See what happened to Percy? When he sassed me, that's what he got.
Percy.
Ripped his head off and painted him red.
Sassed me.
Justice for Jar
I didn't
Jar.
care for his
baby.
attitude. He was mean mugging me. So anyway. All right. So justice for Jar Jar. All right. So while we'll go do a couple rounds and then we'll go ahead and pull our first one. All right. So number
Wait.
5.
Before we do all that,
All right.
you guys better be hitting that thumbs up because I don't see the
Hit the
that
button,
thumbs
baby.
up. You
Yeah.
guys, and thank you once again for joining us for an all new Barbarian Live. You got a full house tonight, man. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
let's
Proud
get
man.
it
It's
going.
May the
Let's
4th
hit
be
that
with
thumbs
you.
up,
May
you
the
guys.
4th watch you.
Share it if you can. Share.
All right. So number 5 from the bottom is Chase. So we're sort of getting close to the middle here. So this is, I mean, we're not necessarily saying they're bad. They're just more
Yeah.
in the middle, right?
Yes.
All right,
Number
Chase,
7.
what you got? Number
We're
5.
going rogue. We're going rogue.
Rogue. Okay.
Rogue One.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's a little better than that, but okay, that's cool.
It was good, but again, it didn't have a lot of a Star Wars feel. Maybe it's just because it's just not enough Jedi action, not enough stuff like that, to where it felt like I was watching something else, like a Battlestar Galactica or something, just a sci-fi movie in general. It didn't feel Star Warsy enough.
So they didn't mention the Force enough for you?
No.
Well, it didn't have a lot of the characters that people
They make
recognize. I
sure
think
to
that's
say
why
the
people.
Force a lot in that one. May the Force be with you.
Well,
True.
to be honest with you, of
But
the,
then it's
like,
the guy that's blind and he's like,
They kept trying.
know.
He was trying. I get what you're saying. I'm just saying they kept.
You didn't like the
reminding
blind
you
guy?
of Star Wars.
is that why is that why Nick isn't around anymore? We had to get rid of him. Had to get rid of the blind guy. Sorry,
Oh,
he had the eyesight. We let him hang out. You know, so.
I don't know. Just too many. Yeah.
It
Two
was
variables,
interesting.
man.
Okay, all right, that's cool. I got you. All right, Jake Hell, is it your turn? Your turn.
Go ahead.
you want me to go? I'll go.
Yeah, sure.
Um,
5 from the bottom.
The Phantom Menace.
It's just like, really? I literally said that like one time before. That's not right. I disagree strongly.
Yeah, because it's not that bad.
It was pretty bad.
You had it.
It's below
One
half.
better than where you had
You
it.
got it below half, meaning it's a below C. It's a C minus D plus movie.
No, we're in
That's
the
what you're
middle
saying.
now. It's not at the bottom. We're in the middle.
No, it's not at the bottom. I didn't have it at the bottom either, but I had it below. You know.
I actually like the Phantom Menace a lot, but when you compare it to the ones that I have above it, I just like those more. That's all. Listen, I love all Star Wars. It's hard for me to not love it. I'm always going to find the positives in it, but yeah, it wasn't as good as the rest. But it's better than what you're saying.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so.
If Jar Jar wasn't in there, I'd have moved up at least 1 or 2 more places. Just omit the character. If there was a blank screen when Jar Jar would have came on, I would have voted it higher. Just like woo, and it's just like the bars, you know, that you see. I would have been okay with it. I was just like, yeah, that makes sense.
Jar Jar ended up being a casualty of the fans again because George Lucas had a plan for Jar Jar.
He definitely did.
And people didn't like the character. He just changed what he was thinking because even though he never admitted it, the original idea was Jar Jar was going to be the secret Sith apprentice. And people keep saying, oh, that's BS, that's BS. If you watch the movie, and they actually have it on YouTube, you can look it up. Jar Jar is mouthing the lines that other characters are saying in the background. Now, he's an animated character. Why would you animate your character to mime another character? That was the secret. That
he was smoking dope. I explained that earlier. You know what I mean? When you smoke dope, those things happen. You know,
so you smoke dope and you automatically know what somebody else is going to say.
Of course, you see, you just start seeing visions. And sometimes they're good visions. You never know. You see the future.
Oh, Jar Jar was
now, whatever the plan was, it was a terrible plan. That's all I'm saying. It was a really, really bad plan. You know what I think? I think that George Lucas designed the character as a very small part, and one of these executives said, take that out or else. And he said, I'll show you, you know what I'm saying? Just like some defiant child. I'm going to put him in every scene. How about that? I'm going to make him a senator. He made him a senator. Are you serious? I was like, what are you doing? It was so silly.
But that was the whole point. He was going to
Now, he was a senator from New York or Florida, so that makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, Jar Jar is the one that started the vote for Palpatine to become the Supreme Chancellor. That was part of the plan. Right. He was the secret Sith helping and manipulating behind.
No, he was an idiot.
And nobody,
like everyone knew he was. He was a big idiot. You know what I mean?
It's just like when Luke first met Yoda, and he was like this little clown of a creature. He ended up being the greatest Jedi Master of all. Right. That was the plan for Jar Jar.
I see.
Everybody think he's a foolish, insignificant character. That the big reveal that he was a secret Sith.
The problem is wasn't insignificant. He was a very significant character, but he was a significantly bad character. I'm not trying to harp on Jar Jar. I mean, he probably does deserve some justice at this point. Anyway, so I'm just glad they killed him off finally. So anyway, so is it my turn? So I have 5 from the bottom. I'm trying to do the math here. See, I had number 3. I forgot I'm having a senior moment. Number 3.
I had that one.
Revenge of the Sith. There you go. Terrible movie. No. I didn't. Again, the part of the problem is the way they built him up from a little boy, a little innocent, perverted little boy, into an adult that was Darth Vader. They didn't put enough of his turning into a bad dude in there. There was like, he's a good dude, and then he killed a whole village, and now he's Darth Vader. It's just like, what? Did I miss a few steps along? How does someone do that? I mean, most people don't turn evil that quickly unless you're JK out. Then you know, it's just instant. You know what I mean? But most people go through a whole process of a good person to.
You ever heard the saying that you can live with a man his whole life, and when that man is about to die, that's when you finally meet the man?
I see. Is that what it is?
Meaning you can be around somebody their whole life, but not until they're about to die when you really find out who they really are. Well, Anakin, his whole life, he's trying to be good, but we all know he was selfish, and he was somebody who craved and wanted, and that's all against what the Jedi teach. And now his mom died, and they wouldn't help him when he knew she was gonna die. And now he's having premonitions that his wife, his pregnant wife, is about to die, which his kid is probably gonna die too. Come on, he's on his last leg. He's like, no, I'm not having it. So he wants to find the secrets to keep them alive.
He's not having it that his wife is going to die, so he's going to kill everyone.
Kill
So
everyone
that's
else
his
to save
solution
her.
to the death is more death. That's
Kill
what you're
everyone
saying.
else to save her.
I see. I got you.
And then
It's a bit of a stretch. A bit of a stretch.
He was being manipulated by Palpatine. He was getting in his head.
Yeah, but Palpatine wasn't that manipulative. I didn't think he was that.
Grooming him since he was a kid.
He was a grumpy old man.
grooming
Like
is
a lot of grumpy
thing.
old men try to manipulate me. I'm just like, I'm not into it. I don't get it.
Grooming
Anyway,
is-
you say so. I just didn't like the way they wrote it. And to
Oh,
be
they
honest with
definitely
you,
didn't like that.
I didn't like the adult Anakin either. The guy who played him, I forgot his name. I'm sorry.
Hayden Christensen. He's awesome.
Hayden
Leave him
Christensen.
alone.
I didn't really like him that
Justice for
much.
Hayden.
His hair was a bit poofy. I didn't care for his poofy hair. I don't know. They could have put some gel in there. That ruined it for me.
No,
And I don't know. He was a bit moody. He was more instead
Exactly.
of being angry. He was more moody. He was more moody than angry.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
His hormones.
I didn't get it that much. There wasn't enough anger. It was more moodiness. I don't know. It just didn't seem cool for me. But anyway, such as it wasn't my favorite. So
I will agree with you that his fall to the dark side went way too quick as far as the movie is concerned. I mean, the whole stretch of the movie took at minimum 9 months. Because remember, she was pregnant at the beginning, gave birth at the end. That's a 9-month span that we went through in 2.5 hours. So, they basically, that's one of those movie plot points where, okay, we got to get to this plot point. Let's just
well, it makes me wonder if they edited it too tight. Maybe there was some other scenes in there that would have made it better. I don't know.
Yeah,
sometimes
they do have deleted scenes.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. But I mean, I don't know. I had issues with that. So that was the part that I did.
That's one of the good things about
I wanted to
Clone
like
Wars.
it because it's the
Hey,
connecting
Christina.
tissue to the original movies, but I just couldn't make it happen.
The Clone Wars cartoon definitely helped because it bridged the gap between episode 2 and 3, and you got to see the relationship between him and Obi-Wan, all the little things he did that you was like, okay, yeah, he's gonna turn to the dark side. It definitely makes the movies make more sense. But the fact that they had to do that to make the movies make more sense shows that the movies weren't that great at first.
Yeah. So, how many people we got voted so far?
28 comments, man.
All right, so we can go ahead
They're
since
awesome.
there's 26 people here. I mean, I think everyone's gotten their chance to do it. So
You're gonna
if
be-
you haven't gotten your chance,
you're
go ahead
gonna
and put
do
the hashtag in. But we're going to go ahead and spin it and see who's the first winner and
Yeah.
see if somebody wants some stuff over here. I've got everybody's package out. How about that? I'm Johnny on the spot.
Oh, snap.
Hey,
Shocking.
my
But it's
package
all
is
out.
right where it
Everybody
belongs.
should have their things, or at least in the mail to get it. So,
We're going to give
yeah,
you guys a full 12 seconds to get in this hashtag. Justice for Jar Jar.
justice for Jar Jar.
You're watching Barbarian.
I don't agree with it, but I'll allow it.
It's all on.
All right, and here we go.
What's on the pop stack today?
I added a new pop up there, maybe a new soda. I need to open some more
Kenneth.
stuff. Kenneth, how you doing, buddy?
Bad.
Awesome.
Kenneth,
All
bad.
right,
Been a
good
while
job.
since Kenneth won.
Good
Are you
job.
still
Been a while since
here?
Kenneth won. We appreciate you. All right, go ahead and pull up the pop stack. I got some cool sodas up there. I added a new pop. I added a Demon Slayer pop. Hopefully somebody thinks it's cool.
Yay, Kenneth.
And there's, like I said, quite a few. I've got a
Ooh, nice.
Deadpool
Demon
soda
Slayer.
up there, y'all. Deadpool
Deadpool
soda.
soda.
Another
One
Yeah,
left. There's
Deadpool.
only one
Another
left.
Deadpool.
Shocking.
Did you
But
put
yeah,
that-
no, there's some good stuff hopefully up there. People like.
let's see.
So,
Luther there. Jim Halpert's still there. Nice.
yeah.
Morpheus.
There's some still good ones there. Got some Plastic Man.
I
I
still got
some
He-Man
Plastic
there.
left.
Nice. Well,
Yeah, I
Prince
still got a
Adam.
few Predators left. Shocking.
Right.
And some other good stuff.
Nosferatu's down there. Nice. All right.
Oh yeah, Nosferatu's down there. Got a Legolas. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Kenneth. I know you're here. What's your flavor here?
What's your fancy?
What you all fancy?
Demon.
Can I
Let's do the
have the
demon.
demon? Can
Demon
I have
Slayer?
the demon?
I'm assuming.
Oh, you want the Demon Slayer? Okay, very good. Just follow me at Bearded Barbarian Collectibles. I know that you have in the past. Just message me Demon Slayer and then your address, and I will get it shipped out to you hopefully tomorrow. That's the plan, unless it's pouring down rain. Because I'm made out of sugar and I don't want to get my hair wet. Okay,
No.
so I need to, but I should hopefully get it out tomorrow. So that's the plan.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, congratulations,
We're doing well.
sir.
All right, so now we're at the middle one, the very middle one, number 6 from the bottom or 6 from the top, depending on how you want to look at it. Who is that middle one in there for number 6? I think it's my turn, actually.
Yep.
My turn to go first.
Yep.
Is I'm going to have Rise of Skywalker. Okay, I had some issues. It wasn't bad. I didn't hate it the way other people hated it. Okay. I didn't like what they did with Luke's character. That's the problem I had with it. Okay, but it had a cool death scene. I got to give them credit for a little bit of a death scene. I like what they did with the speeder and the kicking up the red dust. That had a cool effect. I got to go with that. I'll allow that.
That wasn't Rise of Skywalker.
I'm sorry.
That's not Rise of Skywalker.
Sure, it was.
I know.
Was it not?
No, that's the Last Jedi.
No. Disregard. I pulled the chase. I pulled the chase. Damn it.
There you go.
Anyway, so anyway, the things I liked about the movie were in another movie. Anyway, all right, very good. So drink them if you got them, y'all. Drink them if you got them. Yeah. Anyway,
Cheers.
so I liked it for reasons I don't know why I liked it. Apparently, so. But yeah, the things I didn't like about were Luke and some other things. Kylo Ren kind of annoyed me, but they killed him off, so that was good. Or maybe they didn't. I don't remember that part.
No, Kylo Ren died in the last one. Not
yeah, right. Okay, he died in the last Jedi too.
No, he died in Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said they killed him off, so that was good. So yeah, so
But
I
you're
enjoyed
talking about
when
the
he
Last
died.
Jedi, though.
The Last Jedi. Okay, so
You're confusing the last two movies.
I'm confusing the last two movies.
You're
been a
squeezing
long
them all
way.
into one movie. That's what
I am. It could have been if it was in one movie. It might have been a good movie. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it might have
That's
been.
what I'm saying. Might have been a pretty good movie. Anyway, it's been 6 hours long. Maybe I would have been, I couldn't have made that happen. But yeah, okay, yeah, there you go. Quick draw. Hashtag fake fan. There you go. It's hashtag worked hard today. My brain don't work no more. Okay. I thought of these a long time ago. It's been a while since I've seen this movie. I need to go back and watch them this evening.
They're so witty. They start to blend.
I know they do.
They really
blend together. I'm pretty sure Luke was
Not
in
if-
some.
not
of
if
these.
you're
I'm
a
not
real
sure which
fan.
one. I like the one with C-3PO was in. Okay, that's the one.
Which one
my
is
favorite one. I like the one he was in, which was all of them. So anyway, all right. So yeah, it was okay. There were things about it I liked, and I'm not sure what they are right now, but I did like things. Okay, so
did like things. You did like things.
I'm gonna stop talking because I'm digging myself a deeper and deeper hole. All right, my good friend JKL, which was number 6 for you?
Number 6 for me was The Force Awakens.
No, you went with that. Okay.
And the thing is, I really like The Force Awakens, but the 5 movies above it, I like much more. Like, when you count from the top down, like The Force Awakens is where it's like I really love these movies, and then everything under it, like, okay, it's all good. I love
The Force just took over.
Force Awakens.
You were trailing off a bit there, JKL.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your mic got over.
Sorry, I was using the Force.
He was doing a force joke.
I was saying-
I disagree.
Yeah, we always say that he's the lost twin brother of George Lucas. That's a running joke we have. But yeah, The Force Awakens, I love it.
The wife.
Like everything from 6
She's
from
watching
now
too.
up are just I love
Good
these
ones are
movies
just
and
ones
watch
a
them all
little.
the time.
Yeah,
But
understood.
one of the things people hate about The Force Awakens is like, oh, it's just a New Hope all over again. And it's true. It's a New Hope all over again. But it's a new hope for a new generation. I always say it was like a reboot, a continuation, and a retelling of the original. So it kind of hit all nostalgia for me. I loved it. It was awesome seeing Han and Luke and Leia back. I mean, of course, Luke was only at the end, but still seeing him on screen again, which was awesome. And then having new protagonists, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved the fourth thing. It was so
Awesome.
fun. It was just a fun movie.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna spoil what I hear.
Well,
But okay, yeah. All right, good
No.
stuff. Good stuff. All right, what do you think, Chase?
My number 6 was The Last Jedi.
Last Jedi.
It's Last Jedi. Yeah, number 6, Last Jedi. I don't know, the whole across thing and kill him now. And they all escape because they follow the Silver Wolf thing through the. Yeah, I
The
don't
Silver
know,
Wolf.
man.
Well, I'm sorry. What happened?
Whatever
Yeah,
those
the
damn
whole
things
thing
are called.
when they went through the
Okay,
rocks
thing,
and
like,
came out the
really?
other side, and they were like, "Where'd they go?"
Should have
That's
just
how they
vaporized the whole mountain, but they're like,
Yeah.
you know, I thought it was a little. Come on,
knew. Yeah.
and
So you
Him-
didn't like this movie, even though it's the middle movie for you. You didn't care
I
for
just the whole Kylo. He must die. You couldn't feel the Force that he was just. He tricked you. He Jedi mind tricked a Jedi with the Jedi. Like it was just.
Well, I guess what they're
Yeah, you
saying
could
is
do
there was
that.
lesser Jedis and greater Jedis, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
suppose.
See, I
Master.
understood that part to mean that Snoke was so focused on seeing what Kylo was doing, he didn't realize that Kylo was doing it to him. He saw what Kylo was doing, but he was like, "Oh, he was doing it to Rey," and Kylo was like, "Nah, I'm doing this to you, dog." He was so arrogant, he didn't see it coming. That's how I took that. I still think it was stupid, but
Yeah, I had to throw it in front of the next one.
but it did have one of the best fight scenes though when they were fighting the guards, the royal guards,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Praetorian guards.
The-
Oh,
the-
that was a
The
dope fight.
Knights, that was pretty cool.
That was a dope fight scene. So
Okay. Well,
That's
very
part of
good.
the movie.
best part of the movie. I won't
A
argue.
lot, to be honest with you,
Yeah,
a lot of
no.
the fight scenes are the best part of the movie, right?
Yeah.
Like the best part of Phantom Menace was when
When they're fighting
Darth Maul was
Maul.
fighting,
Yeah,
right?
and
I mean, to
Obi-Wan
me, it
Qui-Gon,
was.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the best part of that.
So
Yep.
I mean, it could have been better. They didn't have to kill him off, but hey, whatever. So
They didn't kill
Um,
him off. He came back.
I know everybody comes back. It's so silly. I mean, you know,
Everybody comes back.
Come on, you
the
can't.
only one that
kill off-
doesn't come back is Iron Man. For whatever
You
reason,
can't
they
kill
won't
the
bring him
money.
back.
You can't kill off the money.
They can't
man.
afford him. They can't afford to bring him back from the dead. It's crazy. All right, so who's next? Number 7. So
I don't know who's
well,
going.
it'd be I guess 5th from the top or something like that at this point.
Who's that? Chase.
What's the next
I
one?
went.
Number 7.
Barbarian went.
Yeah, I went first
I went
just now,
Chase,
didn't I?
Barbarian. I went. Chase went. Barbarian. No, this was Chase. Chase go first.
Yeah.
All right,
So number
Chase.
5.
Yeah.
Number 5 was Awakens.
Force Awakens. Okay.
Yeah.
Force Awakens. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I won't
'cause
argue with that.
I liked it, so that's why it was higher up. Or,
Yeah, right. Mhm.
you know.
So you actually enjoyed it. You just maybe didn't enjoy it as much as the other ones. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, Kylo's
He's like,
when he's got mad, destroys his mask. He's got the whole. Yeah, I love the whole
Yeah,
thing.
I thought it was
very. And then you get the Kylo guard. I can't remember what's right.
The Knights of Ren.
The Knights,
Knights of Ren.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was just
I-
phenomenal.
I hate that they brought them out and they really didn't give them anything to do.
Yeah, I wish they had
I
them.
know,
do-
man.
Because even in the third movie with the fight
No
scene,
story.
still ain't really do nothing. So it's like, come on.
They had cool outfits.
on,
I
man.
like their outfits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cool, phenomenal.
It would have been nice
All
to
right.
get some backstory to them.
Yeah.
They did it in the books and stuff, but again, if you have to go to the books to find out something about the movie, that's
That's a problem. That's a problem. All right. I guess is it my turn?
Sure.
Jacob?
Yes,
All right.
yes.
So I had Rogue One. Okay, so I thought Rogue One was here. I thought it was good. Again, probably the reason it's not even just a little bit higher is because just it doesn't have the main characters. The storyline is probably one of my favorite storylines because I liked what they did and the way they connected it. I mean, the coolest part for me, of course, the very end when you saw Darth Vader. That scene was totally epic, man. That was just so cool. So, because I didn't think they were going to go there. I knew they were going to be like, oh, they're going to bring it up to this point, and then that's it. But then they brought, yeah, that was cool. That was super cool. So yeah, it was.
Oh,
and then the fact
Yeah, right.
that
What
they
is he
killed everyone off. They literally killed everyone, which I thought
Yeah.
was a cool kind of a thing.
Yeah, that was
Some
cool.
people
Sure,
hate
sure.
stuff like that. I kind of like it. I don't know. I dig it. You know what I mean?
Nah, that was good. That was
This is what you get with Barbarian.
A spoiler alert. Sorry. In case you didn't see Rogue One, everyone
If you didn't
died.
watch Rogue One,
We want to know what T-shirt you're wearing, Barbarian.
What am I wearing?
Yeah, what
It's
t-shirt are
all
you
black, just like my soul.
black.
It's all black. I'm just wearing
Star
a
Wars
black.
He's
thing.
wearing
You don't
his
have a
dark
Star
side
Wars
shirt.
I'm
Yeah, that's
wearing-
your dark
I've got a
side shirt.
tattoo underneath of a Star Wars thing, as far as you know. Okay, so
So the Jar Jar tat. You just.
yeah, well, it's a
Wait.
Sharpie. It's not a real
Reverse
tattoo because I
psychology.
can't stand the pain.
I hate Jar Jar.
Oh god! All right, so
It's a Jar Jar with a red circle
He
and a
hates
line.
Jar Jar because he has a tramp
It's a
stamp.
Ghostbuster
Jar Jar
logo
tramp stamp.
minus Jar Jar.
That's why he hates it. 'Cause
so we're at number 5, right? So it's me.
Number 5.
My fifth.
Yep, you're fifth.
Rogue One. We agree with one finally.
There you go.
But again, not we're in the upper echelon now.
Yeah,
so
sure.
it's not that it's bad. Rogue One is one of my favorites. It was awesome.
I thought it was cool. That was really
I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, I'll put this as like one of the best Star Wars movies ever.
yeah.
And now that I go back and watch them, obviously, if I have it at number 5, I think there's movies that's better. But it was a great story. You didn't have a bunch of Jedi and Sith running around, so it was like it was definitely a more grounded story. A story we didn't need because everybody's like, "Oh, we didn't even need it." They said it at the beginning.
Why do
of
you need
episode
the
4.
movies? I don't understand. But
It was a good story that kind of led into episode 4. So it was just great.
it's
And then,
really
like you said-
3.5. Let's be honest.
yeah,
it's
it's
not. It's
3.5.
between 3 and
Yeah.
4.
Yeah,
It's 3.5.
and-
Right.
And me seeing Vader go off at the end, that did
Yeah,
it for
that was
me.
awesome.
Yeah, that was
That was
huge
awesome.
Vader fest. I was like, oh my god. The biggest plot hole to that whole thing is how badass Vader was at the end of Rogue One, and then he meets Obi-Wan maybe a week later on the Death Star, and he's fighting like this.
Well, he had a cramp. He threw his shoulder out. Rotator cuff. You got to watch out for that. Even Jedi's can
That's
have
the
rotator.
main thing that upset me. I was like, he was fighting like a badass, and like a week later, he's fighting like an old man. So
Right. Well, he was scared of Obi-Wan. Let's be honest. He was a little
yeah, Rogue One's awesome. I
I
might
thought it
watch
was
it
good.
again tomorrow.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of people when they rank them, they rank almost like at the bottom. And I just don't get
No,
it. I
Rogue
don't
One was
understand.
awesome.
So, I
It
thought
was
it was
great.
Yeah, certain movies I'll go back and re-see. The ones at the very bottom is just something I don't even want to see again. It sort of disappoints me. It's just like when I see it, it makes me angry. Like, why did they have to go there?
It's like,
So,
oh.
yeah,
You should watch them in order. Watch them in chronological order, not release order. So that way you can see the story unfolding.
Yeah, I did that for Marvel. I had during the pandemic, I actually watched the Marvel movie, and there's a lot of them. People, trust me.
Yeah.
And it's watching them in chronological order, not how they were released. It was a very cool way of doing it. Very cool.
Yeah. I
Because
started
you
doing
remember,
it
you
too.
forget things when you watch them out of the weird order. But when they're in the rare, like, oh yeah, now you figure things out. Well, at least my memory sucks, as we learned earlier. But when you see them in order, you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. Now I know something that I didn't know. So, but
yeah, it's a fun way to watch them. Definitely.
it is. It's fun. All right, who's next for number 4?
4.
So
I don't know who's up.
Number 4. Here, I'll go. I say the OG.
Yeah,
I guess
Chase,
it would
go.
be episode 4, which is
A New
Star Wars.
A New Hope.
Just
So
Star
hold on a second now. So you're telling
Wars.
me
I call it Star Wars.
you have one of the top 3 as not the top 3?
That's
The
right.
original 3 are not
is
the top
correct.
3 for you. Is that what you're saying?
That is correct.
Wow.
What's up,
That's
bees?
interesting. So which one did you say? This was Return of the
A New
Jedi, you
Hope.
said?
A New
Oh,
Hope.
New Hope.
A New Hope.
Okay,
Just,
I get it.
regular old Star Wars. The first one that we all saw. The very
Okay.
first one that was
Okay.
put out that we saw. Yeah. Just because I don't know, it was the times, man. you got all this awesomeness, and you got to sneak this one in. It's like, yeah, I want it to be in the day, but you can't go top 3 just right out the gate. Star Wars Empire Return.
Can't
Don't
you?
wanna flip them around.
I mean,
The
you
spoiler
can.
alert. Can't you?
You can.
no,
It's not
no,
necessary.
no.
So was it the storyline that was maybe, well, again, this is top 4, so I assume you still liked it a lot, but I mean, it just,
Yeah, it's top 4. Come on. It's awesome.
we don't need to nitpick. We don't need
It's
to
top
nitpick.
4.
Okay, I got
It's in
you.
there. It's in there. It's just yeah. The graphics, the
Still hold up.
It's they're yeah. You pull back the curtain a little bit when you see things the way they are now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like playing Pong now. You know what I mean? It was a lot of fun then, but it's a lot of fun now. You know? So
Pong
interesting.
is still a lot of fun.
Is it?
Yeah. It's not fun at the beginning, but when the ball starts moving faster,
is that right?
it gets fun.
My hand-eye coordination sucks, so it's not fun because two bounces and I'm already lost. You know what I mean? So I have the hand-eye coordination of the blind person, like we mentioned earlier. I bet I'm sure that our friend
get beast the horns.
All right,
popping in the house,
joining us,
buddy.
All right, I'll go next. So I had Rogue One for number. No, I already said Rogue One. I'm sorry.
You had that
Force Awakens. Sorry, Force Awakens for number 4. I really liked it. There was a few things I still didn't love. They didn't have to kill Han. Did they have to kill Han? Really? I mean, I know Han said, "Look, kill me off because I don't want to do any more of these dang movies." So they didn't have a choice, I guess. He'd have just said, "I quit," and that would have been not good anymore for Han. So I guess they had to do it. But I cried in the movie theater. I cried, and my wife looked over at me and she said, "I've lost all respect for you." And of course, I don't know that she had a lot to begin with, so I don't really know we had a real precipitous fall there. But anyway, so that really, seriously, I'm serious. I did sort of messed up, when he died. I mean, he was my favorite character. I liked him better than I liked Luke Skywalker. That's just for me. So, and I think a lot of people feel that way.
But like, no, Indy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly right. He lost his fedora. Anyway, so, but yeah, so that was that. But there were some things, and I know it was a lot of fan service, but I'm a fan. Yeah. So I got serviced. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
It was.
So,
listen, Force Awakens is awesome.
You know what I mean?
It's an awesome movie.
It was.
People hated on it. I loved it.
I enjoyed it. So anyway, all right.
I ain't mad at you. The thing with Han Solo dying, I hated it too, but I understood. He'd been trying to get killed off for years. We already knew that. And the only reason he came back for the last one is because Carrie Fisher died. She was supposed to be the Force Ghost Kylo Ren saw at the end, but she had already passed at that point. So Han Solo.
Well, couldn't they bring her back at like a Weekend at Bernie's kind of a thing? I thought they could do something like that.
We're all watching the documentary.
So
we appreciate it.
And then they were trying to introduce the new characters and kill off the old characters because Han was going to die, then Luke was going to die, Leia was going to die, and then the new characters would live on. They sort of had a plan. They just didn't know how to. Right. But yeah, Force Awakens is awesome. I would have had it higher on my list, but I just like Rogue One. And my next pick, A New Hope, a lot better.
So you don't have the original 3 is in the top 3. That's shocking. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
who am I to judge? Oh, that's right. It's my show. I'm here to judge.
It could be your show, but I'm the biggest Star Wars fan. So.
Don't kick him out of here, Chase.
Oh, just hit him with lightning.
Hit him with some lightning.
I'm the Sith here, hitting you with lightning.
Speaking of games, they have on Amazon. If you're a Prime member, you can go to Amazon Gaming and download a Star Wars OG game for free.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Nice.
Right,
that's cool.
So, for all you gamers out there, head on over to Amazon if you do have it.
Yeah, we saw the Funko Fusion. I saw the trailer for it, but still don't know.
I saw it. That was cool.
They actually went available today. It's available today.
Okay. Yep. It looks like a.
Magnus is asking. Let's see.
I'm going R2, buddy.
Between C3PO and R2D2.
R2.
I'm going R2 all day.
R2, baby.
Yeah, he's got all them compartments.
JKL, how can you not pick C3PO? He's you as a robot. If you turned into a robot, he would be
listen. Okay.
Didn't we agree on this earlier?
Let me ask you a question.
Episodes ago, right?
Even if I believed he was a robot,
I don't need a butler robot.
Why would I need a robot version of me if I already have me? I want a robot.
Well, you could be like twins. It's just like that movie Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger and the other guy. Been the same kind of deal.
The other guy.
The other guy, the little short dude. What's his name? I don't know.
Funko Fortnite.
Danny
right.
DeVito, baby.
And he's yeah.
It's got to be
R2's not annoying.
it's got to be R2D2. I did not.
R2.
C3PO was so annoying. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? It's
Constant
like,
nagging.
I mean, oh, I know how to do a lot of languages.
Don't
Oh,
do this.
come
Don't do
on.
that.
Really?
I wouldn't necessarily say he was annoying, but I wouldn't.
He
want
was
him
like
around all
Google.
the
He's
time.
basically a golden Google. Okay.
Because he had his uses, but it's like, do I really need him with me on my adventures? No. I would need R2. I would need C3PO. Unless I'm going someplace that I can't speak the language. Then it's like, all right, C3PO, come
Well, the only thing about R2 is that I would pick C3PO over is if there's a bump, a speed bump, R2 can't get anywhere. He's got wheels. I mean, it's just like, how do you stop R2? We'll just have a lip. Going into one place. He can't go anywhere. Huh?
They never repaired his thrusters. That's why. You know, he's got those little thrusters next to him. Yeah,
Fly over.
he can fly short distances.
C3 can't fly.
Yeah, he could barely
Just trip him.
After all those years, he should have picked up he's best friends with C3PO. Couldn't he actually say something at the end? Pick up one of them languages. All he did was beep, boop, 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 and just say
Well,
something.
that's how he's
Dude.
programmed,
How
though.
come he can go boop 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 and the other one can say 6 million things?
Because that's
Pick up
how they're
one thing.
programmed. It's not their fault they're programmed like that.
Well, he could add it in there. You know what I mean? There was room. There was some RAM space
That's
in
the
there.
whole.
You know
that
there
was the whole first season of Mando. With Quill teaching the Mando that robots are programmed. So
Well,
you
you
don't
can
have
program
an evil
him.
robot.
I thought you said Anakin was smart. He built C3PO. Why couldn't he, do something with R2D2?
But that's
They
how
got their own
that's how
bar.
the R2 units
How
are
are they not?
programmed.
They got their own bar. You ever see?
You ever heard of an upgrade? You know what I'm saying?
Watch.
Well, that's not my fault that Star Wars didn't upgrade their R2 droids. Okay?
Exactly. That's silly.
What do you want me
Very
to do?
wasteful. They didn't need a whole another robot to speak.
20
There's a
beans
bunch of
skin.
robots that can't speak.
No.
I don't know what to tell you.
All right, let's. So we're at the top 3 now. Did everyone do 4? All right, so we're at the top
Yes.
3.
Want
So
the
So
hashtag?
this is the trifecta here. We got
Yeah,
to,
with a
I mean,
hashtag?
if you're saying top 3, hopefully these are some of your favorites.
So you want to throw out a hashtag before we get to it?
Yeah. Let's do another hashtag. It's a good call.
Another hashtag. Don't kill
Hashtag
us.
number 2. What are we going to put here?
Tell-
Please, no more Jar
Oh,
Jar.
why don't you
crap.
dictate it this time? How about that?
No.
How about
No
that?
Jar Jar stuff. I don't want it. Okay.
Lisa say,
May the 4th.
May
Okay,
the 4th.
Sarah's got it in. May the 4th.
There we
Perfect.
go. Thank the
Awesome.
God, Sarah.
Nice short one. It's
All right, you
doesn't
guys.
have Jar Jar, which I love. You know what I mean?
Make sure you hit that hashtag, hit that thumbs up, share on all your social platforms if you would do so.
Oh,
Thank you very
lightsaber.
much. See, there you go. They're dropping lightsabers.
Drop
Scott-
my
Thank you,
Scotty,
guys.
not
That's
cool,
okay.
man. You almost got in there with that Star Trek. I don't know if I could have allowed that. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
And
Nice
may the
try.
4th be with all of you. Thank you once again for joining us for an all new Bearded Barbarian Live. Tag me.
C3PO was programmed by Jar Jar. Oh God.
All right. All right. So again, So we're gonna go through our top 3, and after we do that, we'll pick our next giveaway,
Top
and then we'll
3,
see. What we're at.
baby.
Okay. All right. So, number 3. Whose turn is it? Is it your
I
turn?
don't know. We done lost count.
Yeah, I
Lost
like
count.
It's getting late. And I'm getting late. Okay, so JKL, would you like to go?
Sure.
Who
My
gets the bronze
third-
medal of movies?
bronze medal for me was Revenge of the
Yes.
Sith. Come on, that movie was so
Not
bad.
cool.
I mean,
man.
I agree with you when you said everything happened too fast because they had to cram a lot of story into a short period of time, which I hate. But and of course, Anakin turned just like that. It was like, okay, he was halfway decent, but he goes to Mace and we can't kill him. No, chopped off his arm. Okay, I'm evil. What do you want me to do? Go kill some kids? Great. It's like, yes, too fast. I agree. But that movie is still badass, bro. Come on. And that funny scene at the end between Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Why didn't Obi-Wan kill him? He
Come
killed a bunch of children. What
You
are we
were like a
doing?
brother to me. I loved you. Come on.
I gotta
the
be
high
honest with
ground.
you, JK. If you kill a bunch of kids, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Have the high
I mean,
ground.
I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
Anyway.
I'll
He's
keep
at
your
the edge of
picture
the
in my
volcano.
breast
He's got
pocket
no
here, and we're good.
legs,
You know what I
one
mean?
arm. He's burnt to death.
Like
half
we're
to
brothers.
death.
I'm gonna chop off all your arms and legs, and then you can just be a big stump for a while. How does that sound? What a good friend.
you already think he's gonna die, so you just leave him. Let him die.
No, you give him a kick into the lava. You got to kick him into the lava.
Kick him in the
He didn't
lava.
want to kill him.
Huh?
He didn't want to kill him. He, was
Well, he
like,
didn't want to, but he said he's got a lot of,
let him. I mean, we all agree he should have just ended it, but if you think he's gonna die anyway, you don't want to deal the killing.
But are you gonna let him suffer? I mean, even if he felt like he was gonna die, he was suffering, right?
He killed children. Let him suffer.
Yeah,
So he wasn't
right?
he wasn't a good friend after all. We're changing
You
gears.
could go
here.
either way on that. Now I'm just saying you could take it either way. He didn't know the Emperor was gonna come save him and make him into Darth Vader.
Obi-Wan, I don't know what he was up to. He just seemed, okay.
I mean, hell, in the Obi-Wan show, he could have killed Vader and he left him alive again. So,
That's true.
This
Good
is the
point.
way. This is the way.
You're just saying that he's not decisive. Obi-Wan's just not very decisive. That's why they sent him off to the desert. Is that what it is? They sent him away. Like, look, you can't make a decision. You're going to hide in the desert.
He had to go protect Luke. Even when he fought Darth
He protected
Vader on the
Luke, but he
Death
didn't
Star.
see Luke for years and years and years and forgot what he looked like. Right? Is that how we protected him? Brilliant. Good job. You know what I mean? Good job.
Oh man, still Revenge of the Sith. Come on, dope movie is awesome.
Revenge for the Sith, number 3, wrong.
Number 3 for
Okay,
me.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Just
all
above
right,
A New Hope.
all right,
Just
Chaster,
above
what do you
A New
got?
I went The Force Awakens.
Really?
Wow,
Number
okay.
3. That's pretty
Pretty
high.
high.
That's pretty high.
Pretty
Before the
high.
Star
I ain't
Wars.
mad at you, but that's pretty high.
That was good though. Okay.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, man.
You thought it was better than A New Hope though? I'm not sure I buy that, but okay.
I mean, it is a New Hope remake, so I mean, yeah.
Is it though? I mean, I see what you're talking about, but not really. You know what I mean?
Listen,
They were older. They were older, so how could it be a remake?
A droid with secret plans on a desert planet
BB-8.
gets found by
All
scrapper.
droids have secret plans. My toaster is plotting on me right now
They
upstairs.
escape on
You know
the
what I'm saying?
Millennium
It's
Falcon.
gonna burn my toast. That's how it gets
They-
back at me. It burns
They
my
both
toast.
escape on the Millennium Falcon, to go destroy the planet-killing super weapon. It's the same movie. It's the same movie.
It really is. I mean, if you break it down, I mean, it really is. Females.
Well,
male,
but if you haven't
yeah,
seen it in a while, it's a new movie. It's like if you're in a
Master.
nursing home, you'd think that was a new movie, right? You know what I mean? Your memory's not so good, my memory's terrible, clearly, and I think we figured that out. So, all right, is it my turn? My turn. I had A New Hope number 3. Okay, this is a tough one. This is when it gets tough for me because I loved all 3 of the movies, but I had A New Hope 3. But it's between 3 and there's 3 and 2. It was going back and forth, but I'll say A New Hope mainly because the graphics just don't really hold up like they used to.
They hold up. Y'all just grew up too fast. You're fading out.
It was amazing.
Using the Force again.
You was fading out. You was fading out.
Was I? Oh.
He was Force joking.
You're back now.
Were you force choking me? Hey, you're not supposed to do that. It's my fault.
Like only you can do that. It's your shit. Yeah, New Hope. Listen, I tell you, when I watch A New Hope, the first scene with the freaking Star Destroyer chasing the Corellian Corvette, that's still, wow.
It's cool.
It's still awe-inspiring, man. Like, damn, that's a huge.
I'm tempted to move it to 2, but I'm gonna leave it at 3. Just like 3 and 2 are sort of interchangeable to me. But anyway, it depends on the mood. Sometimes I can switch back. All right, so that's what I have.
Ain't mad at you.
So all right, so everyone's done 3, correct? So we're down to
Chase. You did your number 3. What you said was your number 3?
Force Awakens, right?
Awakens. Yeah.
Oh, Force Awakens. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
You just said it.
We're down to 2. We're gonna do 2, and then we're gonna pull our last. Pull our second giveaway, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, and then we'll do our last one. All right, so number 2. Who wants to go first for number 2?
Yeah, I want to you go.
I'll go first. I don't mind. It's Return of the Jedi. Okay, it has to be number 2. Okay, it's an amazing movie. The only thing that I don't like it as much is I'm not a big fan of the little fuzzy teddy bears. Okay, that's
Come on,
just me.
Ewoks are awesome. Stop it.
They're just a little
Oh,
too
come on
fuzzy
now.
for me. Okay. Now, if I took off my
I gotta
shirt,
find
you'd
an
think
Ewok.
I was an
Where's my
Ewok
Ewok?
because I'm very furry. Okay.
Justice
So,
for
but-
Ewoks. Where's my Ewoks? I gotta pull out an Ewok.
Justice for
Kill it.
Ewoks.
Justice for Ewoks. I mean, I
Oh,
did
he didn't
enjoy
mean
the
it.
fact that they turned C-3PO into a god. I thought that was kind
It's
of a
okay.
fun part. But the Ewoks, by and
That was
large, were
funny.
kind of annoying. But every other part I loved. I obviously loved every other part. And then, you know, all the different aspects with Han Solo and all the other stuff that went on. But yeah, I thought it was amazing. It was really, really. It's again, I go back and forth between New Hope and this one over and over again.
Yeah.
If you ask me tomorrow, I might switch them. But anyway.
Yeah, I've
No,
done
that's
that.
where I'm at. That's
done
just where I'm at. So
I got you.
okay.
Yeah.
And you find out he's his father. I mean, come on, what is that? That's amazing, right?
No, that wasn't a Return of the Jedi. That was Empire Strikes Back.
No, here, see, I did it again. Return
Return
well,
of the
I mean,
Jedi.
he no, well, he finds out for sure though. Remember? What I'm talking about is
when he went to talk to him.
when he talked to Yoda and Yoda explained,
Yeah,
you know, because
Yoda
he thought he
said,
was
yeah,
lying. That's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
meant.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, see how I weaseled my way out of that? Perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so
But it made sense, so you did well.
it made sense. And nobody goes against me. Otherwise, I'll kick you right out of here. All right, so anyway. All right, number 2. Who wants to go next? Chase, number 2. Who'd you have?
Number 2. Number 2, I had Empire Strikes Back.
Number 2? Blasphemy, sir.
Empire Strikes Back.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't be mad. That's fine.
It's
It's like,
not
yeah.
fine, but I have no choice. You know,
up at the top.
I gave people an opinion, and
Because
anyway,
if that's
so
his
go ahead.
number 2, then I know what his number 1 is. So it's
Yeah,
like,
I know.
okay, well, okay.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's hard. That's a hard choice between the two, number
It
1
is.
and number 2.
It is.
Those are hard choices, man. So I chose Empire 2. Yeah.
Is it because of
I
the
was gonna
snow?
say-
Is that why you live in Florida?
Yeah, I don't
You know what
like
mean?
cold.
Just like-
There
you're
it
just
is.
cold. You're shivering
I
just
hate
watching
cold. Don't want nothing to do with the cold.
The first half hour of the movie, Chase was like, fuck this. This is
Hell
crazy.
with that. No, thank you. Don't want nothing to do
I'd
with
be
it.
afraid if I was in the cold with Chase, he'd cut me open and you know sort of curl up inside of me because he'd be so cold. I could see that happening. I could see that.
But-
Happening.
Could happen.
But I'm
It
saying,
could
though,
happen.
they went from the cold to the swamp. Come on, that's Florida.
That's true.
Dagobah
Good
is just Florida, man. Come on.
The thing I didn't like about was they
Just-
cut, open, and all the rice came out. I don't understand why there was rice inside of an animal like that. It made no sense. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
Remember when they come on? There was rice there. I was like, that was weird. Anyway, all
Oh,
right,
God.
all right.
Oh, my number 2 was Return of the Jedi.
It's the return.
And a lot of people
Oh,
don't like
man.
Return of the Jedi mainly because of the Ewoks.
Ewoks.
I can
Yeah.
understand, but I don't care. I love the Ewoks. The reason it's my number 2 because it was the first Star Wars movie I saw in theaters. Because when I was young, and A New Hope came out, I didn't see that. And then Empire Strikes Back, I never got to see in the theater, even though I was a Star Wars fan. But Return of the Jedi was the first one I got to see in theater. I mean, the space battle at the end, with, oh my God. You do not disrespect the Dark Lord like that. Stop
He
Hey,
got
he
busy
parties.
too now.
Hey,
You
he
know the Dark
parties
Lord
too,
got
man.
busy.
Now, come on. He gets down.
How did Luke and Leia get made? Okay, am I right?
Tell him,
It
Vader.
wasn't- it-
Ooh,
it wasn't
right on,
an
JK.
accident.
Look,
Dark
you got
Lord
right
at
on you now.
Look at the Dark Lord at that time. He was
He
still
went right in your
Anakin.
left ear there. You gotta watch out. Left ear.
What was I saying? Oh,
I'm
the
not
space
sure.
battle, the land battle, and then Luke versus Vader all happened at the same time, and then
Yeah.
switching back and forth. Oh, as a kid, that was it for me. And when I had HBO when I was younger, and they got Return of the Jedi, they pretty much played it every night, and I watched it
Yeah.
every night.
Oh, I loved it. It was
So
Black
Return
suit.
of the Jedi was just so awesome.
Oh, come on.
So
Yeah,
freaking awesome. I loved
it's a fun movie. It's a fun. It like I said, it to me it still holds up. Like you go back and you can see it still holds up. It's good. It's an awesome movie.
I love Return of the Jedi. It's
Alright.
such a good movie.
No, the whole job in the
And-
beginning, like
Yeah, I was
everything
about to
about
say
it,
the
everything
rescue
about
attempt
it.
at the beginning. Yeah,
Mhm.
so good.
I like that Jabba tongue when Leia was there.
Oh,
Ah.
and Gold Bikini. Come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Come on. As me
Smoke
being
it.
a 12
When the internet's down, I still go to it up here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Whew.
Exactly. Come on.
When you're on the dark web, if you type gold bikini in, you can find some really interesting things.
That's good.
I
Sorry.
remember that
Thanks
time.
for joining us. Hit
But
that hashtag, buddy.
that made me fall in love with Carrie Fisher, and I loved her my whole life. Oh,
I mean, she was nuts, but that was a great, thing.
I loved her.
Oh, she went from little buns in her hair to oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Those are some nice buns.
Like, oh my
sorry.
god.
What's up, Johnny Funko? What's up?
All right. Oh, Johnny Funko, thank you very much for showing up. We appreciate you. James, all right. Good seeing you, buddy.
James, what's up?
All right.
You guys get in
Ken's
that
here.
hashtag
Wow,
real
everybody
quick?
piling in. I
Samurai
appreciate y'all
Ken,
coming.
what up?
Appreciate y'all coming.
Where you been?
May the 4th is our
Hashtag.
they might have had a hot date, which is
Yeah, well,
still
everybody's
no
watching
excuse
Star
for
Wars.
not being here. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You could watch this on your date. This could be
Right.
your date.
This is
Dinner
a
and
great,
a
we're a
movie.
great
Don't
date
do that.
show.
Don't
Dinner
do
and
that.
We're a great
Barbarian.
date show. You can hang
I'll be
out and
biased
debate
against
with the lady. You know what I'm saying? All right. So
No, don't do that.
before we do number 1, we're going to go ahead and do our second poll and see where we're at. So how many people do we have, Chase?
We have currently 24 entries into the giveaway.
Right.
24.
Everyone,
Nice.
Again, this is the hashtag May the 4th.
Give me a quick
We're going ahead and hopefully we'll give you another minute or so, and then we'll go ahead and see who's next up to win something fun, and I'll try to get it out to you ASAP. Okay.
I'm here.
Shall be removed.
Mhm.
Just had to grab
Let's see.
In the chat, anybody got plans to watch any Star Wars movies tonight after this?
Yeah,
is
yeah.
over? Or are you watching it with one eye and then watching this one on another eye? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
watch
What's
all
going on
of actually there's if you go to StarWars.com, there's
Mhm.
a quiz you could take and it'll tell you what movie you should watch.
Really?
Nice.
Actually, like your favorite character,
Sounds like
your
fun.
favorite color, whatever. Mine came out to be The Empire Strikes Back, of course, because
Because your favorite character is Darth Vader. Is that what this ended up being? I assume.
well, I mean, yes, I picked him as my favorite character, but there's like 10 questions and it's different things, like what planet you would live
Right.
on, what droid you would want with you, and favorite color and things like that.
Gotcha.
But it just happens to be my favorite Star Wars movie, and since we're up to number 1, I'm not going to reveal it yet. Sorry.
Well, if people are paying attention, they should know it, but it's fine.
Exactly.
Clearly, people aren't paying attention. Let's be honest. I mean, if you're totally focused on this, then we appreciate you. We appreciate you. All right. All right, let's go ahead and spin this sucker, Chase. Let's see where we're at.
We'll spin
We
it.
gave you- I
Well, if
think
you
we gave
guys
people
haven't
enough time.
already, you're just joining us. I'm going to give you like 10 seconds to get that hashtag in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Share. Thank you once again for joining us for another live Bearded Barbarian Collectibles. May the fourth be with you.
May the Fourth.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Let's see who's our next winner.
DPJ.
Hey, DP. Ollie.
Congratulations.
Oi.
Awesome.
Right. Congratulations.
Congrats.
All right, let's
So
see
the
what we got
only
up here.
thing so far
So-
tonight is the demon.
Yep.
Let us
Demon
know
Slayer
that you're
Pop's
here.
been pulled. Other than that, I just put it up there. So I guess,
Yep. Demon
So there's some
Slayer's
cool
fun.
sodas, hopefully, that you like. A couple fun pops, etc. Something you'll
I know
find
it's
on
kind of a
there.
little hard to see the sodas with the banner. There you go.
Well,
Are you
Sorry
here?
there,
Are
buddy.
you here? Come on, DPJ. Say something.
Yeah, right.
I think I saw him a minute ago.
He's on the
Hopefully
other
he's still
side
here.
of the planet.
Yeah. But, you know, people be ducking out. So.
That's true. Sometimes people.
Be hungry.
Yeah, there's no Star Wars. I
all
used
about-
to have Star Wars on the stack. And people pilfered
get
them.
'em,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's what they did. So, but yeah, no Star Wars. I wish I did. I looked at it before I did. I was like, dang, that sucks. No Star Wars up there. That's not cool. People love those
DPJ's
Star
not
Wars.
here.
DP. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Come on,
There he is.
DJ.
There he
Dare
is.
you.
He's here.
There you go. All right. So take a look at the stack. Let me know what you're interested in, and then of
Yeah.
course remind me when you follow me at Bearded Barbarian Collectibles what you won and your current address. And if you could give me your name too. Sometimes if I were to put DPJ64, the post office will give me troubles. So
You said Superman. Yeah, Superman's available.
Superman.
Superman. Superman's a fun one. He's a cool soda.
Yes,
All right.
he is. Absolutely.
Go ahead and I'll make sure to box him up. Again, remind me, go follow me at Bearded Barbarian Collectibles on Instagram, and then tell me Superman and then your address. Okay? Try to get him out tomorrow. That's the plan. All right? And I will send you tracking information when I send it out. So if you're wondering, hey, did you send it? If you didn't get a tracking from me, I haven't sent it because I've been, just let you know. I want to make sure that you get it. And if something happens, and you don't hear anything after the date when it's supposed to come, let me know because I just assume they get there. And if they get lost in the mail, I have no way of knowing. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Very true.
all right, so we're going to do our last one, and then we're going to ask got a few trivia questions, and then we'll wrap up. How does that sound? Sound good?
All
right.
Great. Let's go.
Sounds
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you again, everybody, for showing up tonight. I know you had big plans of going out, dressing up as Darth Vader and dating
Going out to
Leia
see
and
the
all
new
that fun
Guardians of
stuff,
the Galaxy.
going to see Guardians of the Galaxy and on the Korean version online. Apparently, I'm not really sure.
It comes out today. Why would I go online?
Well, some people like to watch it from their room in their shorty pajamas. I don't know why they're, what I mean, but it's fine. So if you're asking how to see it, I don't know. You have to ask Chase on that. Okay.
I told you I'd have to kill you.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah, I hear you. All right. So what we want to do now is number one. I'll go first. I think everyone probably knows. It's Empire Strikes Back, which is probably, I don't know if you vote, if there was a vote, but I would think maybe a majority would say this.
It is.
But it's the best one. There's so many things going on in the storyline. I can't think of anything I don't like. Like usually when you watch a movie, you're like, I like 97% of it, but there's one thing that pisses me off. I can't think of a single thing that I don't like. The AT-ATs were amazing. The beginning is cool. He chops off that animal's arm. I forgot the animal's name.
Wampa.
He gets stuffed inside a rice-filled animal. I mean, you can't do that.
Naming animals.
He needs a little Yoda. I mean, it's amazing. It's a little Yoda. It's not Grogu. It's an actual Yoda. And all kinds of fun things happen. And it's just, you know what I mean?
Darth Vader just choking people out.
Darth Vader just choking people out, just having a hell of a fun time. It really is an awesome movie. The first movie I ever go to when I watch Star Wars, I'll go back and watch Empire. It's still like I said, it's still A New Hope kind of doesn't because of them. The thing, just in that short period of time, the graphics are so much better, and the way they did it is so much better. Yeah. It's hard that the sequels not as good as the first movie, but I think they made it happen. That's my personal opinion.
Oh yeah,
I say defy that. Okay, so all right, who goes next? Number
I'll go
one.
next. Because my pick is the same as your pick, and we know Chase's is different. Empire Strikes Back. I mean, the reason I fell in love with the Empire Strikes Back, it wasn't Vader, because at that time I wasn't as big a Vader fan. What made me fall in love with the Empire Strikes Back was the Millennium Falcon. The way that ship was flying through space, it was just an awesome ship. I wanted a Falcon. That's why I said if I ever go to the Star Wars place, I'm not leaving. I see the Millennium Falcon alive.
You're moving in
full action.
You're gonna be curled up in the corner, like who's that?
I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna break down as a 50-house.
It's amazing.
Man.
I've been there.
I'm moving in.
Amazing.
I've got a duffel bag with all my stuff.
Like y'all don't know how much I love.
Chase, you been there?
Falcon.
You been to see Star Wars World?
I have not, and it's
wow. It is. It really is.
Away.
That area is amazing. Because I mean, they just if you're there, you're thinking you're there. I mean, like they've done it in a way where they don't have a bunch of Disney crap everywhere. It's like
I
super
heard,
cool.
The characters just walk through, and they're actually in character. Like Vader comes through with his freaking stormtroopers and people.
The only thing I wish they would do is they would act. They do walk through, but I wish they would act out some stuff. Like they would have a fight scene in the cantina. You know what I mean? And bump into little kids and throw them through the window. Or something like that. I want to see that. That's
you want to see Vader kill some kids. That's what.
Just force choking children. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool. That sounds like fun. So,
that would be crazy.
It is, but it really is an amazing area for sure.
Yeah, I could imagine. I'm telling you, I go there. I'm gonna. That's my holy land. That's where I'm gonna pilgrimage to. But
That's
yeah.
where he wants.
Let me
his
know when
ashes
you're going.
thrown.
I need to go. When Jake Hell's going, Chase is going.
Pour
we
me
all need
under
to
the
go.
Millennium
We all just
Falcon
let us
when
know. We all need to go there.
For real.
Okay? It would be
But yeah,
it's awesome. It really is.
Empire.
And I loved it there because everyone kept coming up to me and asking me if I was
If
George
you was
Lucas.
George
I swear to
Lucas,
God, I
I
did.
could imagine.
I was in the Millennium Falcon and someone asked me if I was
Start
George Lucas.
signing shit.
You should have started signing shit.
I would totally.
And they're
should
like,
have been like,
they're
yeah,
like,
well, I
well,
really don't
they
want people to
usually
know
came
I'm
up and
here,
said,
but
"Do you
here
know
you
who
go.
you look like?"
Sign
And
this
I
shit.
said, "I look like my." And they're like, "You look like George Lucas." Has everyone ever told you that? I said, "Yes." About 12 people just now said,
That's when you just go delusional on him. You go,
"Yeah,
I am George Lucas.
You put the glasses on, and like I
What do
said,
you mean?
or
What do you say?
just tell them I'm trying to keep a low profile. I'd rather not know, you know.
You ever see that
I need
behind
to
the scenes when the
bring me
boss
behind the
goes to
scenes.
the
That's
job?
where I
Yeah.
need to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what I want
you
to
know.
do.
Undercover boss. You never seen
There you go.
that?
That's
God.
exactly
Yeah,
right.
there you go.
You ruined Undercover Boss for me. Come on,
Didn't you
dude.
see the cameras? They're all around us.
Exactly
Yeah,
right.
people freaking out. They're gonna be like, "Oh God, what did we
I'm so
do?"
sorry.
Oh, like, don't
I
worry.
didn't
Just,
sign any autographs. I felt
Like,
like
don't-
I wanted to. I wanted
just give me $20. We'll forget about it.
And then someone's like, "You know what happened to me? George Lucas bumped $20 off of me. He took that $1 billion
He
and
grifted
Disney gave me,
20
just
bucks
blew it
from
on
me.
some crap, I guess, because he didn't have any money. He's
I
broke.
got grifted by George Lucas.
Tell him, like, listen, just tell them, listen. I know when I'm not supposed to tell people I'm here, so you know what? You give me $20 and your address, and I'll send you some memorabilia.
You sent him an 8x10 of
Right,
yourself.
exactly right. Get in there as a selfie. Hey, that's $20, y'all.
Oh, God. Come on, you can run a real
That's
scam
like you
down.
don't send him the George Costanza on the lake.
Exactly right.
Oh gosh, that would be awesome. So
All right,
anyway,
Chaser.
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire
Best
Fire
movie,
Strikes Back.
Awesome. I
That's
watch
his
it
number
all
one.
the time.
That's his number
I'm gonna watch
one.
it tomorrow.
No,
It's
return.
number one.
It is awesome. It is super awesome. All right, Chase, what do you got, buddy?
But for number one, Return of the Jedi.
Number
Yeah.
Jedi.
Return of
Like
the
I said, I
Jedi.
couldn't argue with it because
The black
all your
suit,
picks, I
just-
knew what it was. So yeah.
And he's just a badass. Luke is just a badass, man.
He is.
I was just like, oh yeah, loved everything about it.
Yeah.
Saving Leia, just the whole thing, like everything. About
So you
it.
didn't. The Ewoks didn't annoy you. They annoyed me just as much. You know.
That was
Yeah.
the introduction of the Ewoks, and as a
Yeah.
kid, I mean,
Yeah, it didn't annoy me. I saw it as a kid. That was awesome.
although they are vicious little cannibals and they're
Yeah.
terrifying and they
Yeah.
eat humans, they are just
I know they were gonna
horrible,
eat Luke,
horrible little
you know what I'm
creatures.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they're like they're so
You didn't know
adorable.
that as
How
a
about the
child.
part where they're going to eat those people?
like, I want
How
one
about
as
that?
a friend.
How adorable was that?
Yeah, they're the
pet.
ones you want on your side. I mean, just think about Chewbacca and Solo when they were saying that they were throwing prisoners down there. Chewbacca was eating people. He was eating people.
It's
And
a-
Han just happened to speak his language. It was like, listen, let's escape and get out of here. But
Right.
Chewbacca was eating people.
Yeah.
You want him on your side, bro.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Dead
right.
zone.
All right,
up,
so
Eddie
hopefully
Gary,
people
we're wrapping
enjoyed
it up.
our
Hail
list.
to the
If
dead
you agree
zone.
with our list, I know mine was the best list. To be honest, I mean,
Got my box.
but yeah, it was hopefully a fun one, etc. So, what we're gonna do now is I got a couple trivia questions because again, I need to make sure because Jake L thinks he knows everything about Star Wars, and
I don't.
I'm
You're
going
gonna
to
make me
prove that
look like
that's
a fool.
inaccurate.
I don't
And
know anything
we'll
about
see how
Star
far we
Wars.
can go. Okay.
Oh,
Do
no.
just a few of these. We won't do too many. We'll go for about 5-10 more minutes, and then we'll see where everyone's at. There we go. Okay. Before we do, we'll go ahead and do our last hashtag. Let's do our last hashtag.
Oh,
Okay,
Here we
sure.
go. Put it in there.
Babu Frick. My Babu Frick is. Where's my Babu Frick?
Abu Frick.
Where's Babu Frick?
Get your frick.
Oh, he's right behind me.
He's chilling
Where's
right
your
behind you.
frickin' frick? You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, where is Babu
Your
Frick?
frickin'
He's
frick.
right behind me.
Where's your frickin' frick? All right.
Oh, what hashtag are we gonna get?
What are we gonna get?
It came,
Oh, you guys
came out of
are
nowhere.
always
Nobody
waiting.
was
Killing me.
prepared.
Nobody's prepared for hashtag. People were
Nobody
usually
was-
prepared, kind
They
of know
thought
what
we were
happens.
wrapping it
Oh,
up.
Drop it on
Jedi,
you real
nice one.
There we go.
Hashtag Jedi.
Hashtag
All
Jedi.
right.
All
Yeah.
right, there you
Yeah.
go. Good job, James.
Nice,
Nice
James.
and short.
Nice.
Very,
and
very cool. All right.
You get put on the nice list.
Nobody was ready.
That makes
for
it
that
simple
one.
for everyone. Everyone loves simple. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do trivia question. I will ask the question. I'll pick a person, ask a question, and see if they know. Okay. These should be easy. They're on the internet, right? Well, I mean, what the? All right.
I'll
Question
keep my
number
hands here so
one.
you know I'm not searching.
Start with a couple of easy ones. What were Luke's aunt and uncle's job on Tatooine? Their job on Tatooine, and I'm gonna go with JKL. What was their job? And I need you to be precise.
Oh,
They
quicker.
were
Precise.
moisture farmers.
Moisture farmers. You are correct. I knew you
know.
would say farmer. I was thinking he'll never say moisture. You know what I'm saying? It's a word that triggers people. You know what I mean?
Nerf herders.
All right, so that's a good. Hey, JKL was pretty smart. I wouldn't have gotten that. I just said farmer because I'd forgotten the moisture part. I thought they were dry farm. How can you be a moisture farmer and you're on a desert planet? That's
Dry
Because
farmer.
the humidity, you get the moisture out the air. They
Right, I
had
get you.
air condensers, moisture condensers.
So they basically
There
did
you
the
go.
same job a dehumidifier does. Is that
Yeah,
what basically it
basically.
is?
That's it.
I have
Quick-
one in here. It
quick
replaced
and get it
his
fast.
aunt and uncle. Okay,
That's
so
what
very
they
good.
did.
All right, you ready for this one, Chaster?
Mm-hmm.
In how many languages is C-3PO fluent? How many languages exactly is C-3PO fluent?
350? 600?
350.
6,000? 6 million?
So what is your answer? Okay,
Over
you've given
6
three.
million languages.
It's actually 6,000,001. You were one off. No, it is 6 million. I didn't know that. I know it was in the millions, but I don't know why.
I remember
thought
him
six.
saying it, but I definitely don't remember the number.
actually-
I do remember him
His
saying it.
precise saying is, "I'm fluent in over 6
Over
million
6
forms of
million languages.
communication."
So over, and just one over.
It says more than. In
So
the thing, it
6
does say
million
more than. But whenever he said it, I
Help me
just
out,
rolled
quick,
my eyes.
come on.
He's such a braggart. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? All he had to do was say a lot. You know what I mean? He didn't have to give the number. It's so silly.
One of my favorite running jokes is that he's constantly saying he's not much of a storyteller, but he's always telling stories.
Right. All
I
right.
love it.
All right. Are you ready for the next one, JKL?
Sure.
What is the Wookiees' home world, and how do you
Kashyyyk.
pronounce it?
Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk.
Yes.
It says
Kashyyyk. That is
Yes.
correct. It is Kashyyyk. Now, can you spell it?
Kashyyyk.
I cannot. I don't
You
remember how to spell
can't.
it.
Trust me. I look at it.
K-
You can't.
I'll try. Hold on.
Kashyyyk.
Kashyyk.
Wrong. It's actually 3 Y's.
It's 3 Ys, okay.
YYYK, which is
Okay.
blows my mind.
But I was close. I was close.
You did better than me. I'd have got none of these right. I am a fake fan. Hashtag fake fan, y'all. All right, so let's see. All right, you ready for this one, Chaster?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay. Who actually shot first? And I think you know what I'm talking about.
Come on. Come on, Chase. Who shot first?
Who shot first, friend?
Who shot first?
There is
What?
an answer. There is an answer.
Come on, Chase. Come on. We just
Quick
been
draw.
talking about. Is that quick draw shot first?
Quick draw shot first?
Good
You
job.
probably have his mini in front of you.
I think we actually redubbed him slow draw when he was picking stuff off the pop stack, so I'm not sure I'd go with that. So, all right. What do you got?
He shot first.
Who shot first?
The chicken, not the egg. Han?
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
That's correct. Yeah,
Between
that
Han
is
and Guido?
correct.
Yeah.
In
Han
19,
shot
it is
first.
Han Solo. In 1987, excuse me, 97, special edition, the scene was edited so it appeared that Greedo shot first.
Right.
I didn't know that. I knew
Listen.
that it was Han and that there was some reason people knew that, but apparently they edited a version and you
Yeah,
can sort
I'm
of
go-
see the picture of like a blaster thing.
Flash.
From Greedo.
I'm going to tell you the correct answer to
I mean,
that
from Han,
question
excuse me.
is Han shot only, because in the original version, Greedo never shot.
shot. Right.
That's
Never
the
got anything
correct
off.
answer. But yeah, George Lucas.
People
fixed it.
never go for the ugly guy. It's always the handsome guy that
Chunky.
people go on the side of. You do know that, right? Okay. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Yeah,
Which
Yeah.
character is partially named after George Lucas's son? This is JKL's question.
That is Jet.
And we need the
what is
first
this?
and last names.
I don't remember the whole name.
Oh, diggity.
Maybe this will help.
What is named after George Lucas's
son? It's Jet
Which character?
something.
It says partially named.
It's not Jet Li.
No, it's not Jet. Because the son name is Jet. I'm trying to remember what
It's only
character.
Jet I know.
I don't remember. Is it Daxter? Jet Daxter?
You're close. You're close. I'll probably give it. It says it's Dexter. D-E-X-T.
Yes.
Dexter
Dexter.
Jetster. It's
Dexter.
Dexter Jetster. I assume
That was
Dexter
good.
is the name of the son.
Yeah, that was the guy Obi-Wan met in the diner to find out about the dart that killed the bounty hunter at the beginning of Attack of the Clones. Yeah, Dexter Jetster. There you go. I couldn't remember it, but yeah, that's it.
Interesting.
It even
I was
kind of
close.
rhymes. It's like they made a living out of it. Chester Dexter. Say that 3 times fast.
Dexter Jetster. Dexter Jetster.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Go ahead.
And I
What do you got?
haven't been drinking.
These are tough ones. Which species stole the plans to the Death Star? Which species stole the plans to the Death Star?
I know that one. So if Chase doesn't get it, I'll tell you. There's no way for me to give you clues on
If
this
you
one.
do know this, JKL, you do know a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of Star Wars stuff, and I'm not really sure what else beyond that. I mean,
Where's that help you in life?
it helps you on this, and pretty much
yeah,
it. This is live
I'll
right
tell
here.
you,
It's one
Right
individual.
now.
When I was younger, I loved trivia, and I still know a lot of random facts about stuff that won't help me at all in life unless I do trivia.
Welcome to Star Wars Jeopardy.
We actually had Star Wars trivia
Need to go on that show.
Tuesday. I was passing a bar in Manhattan that was having Star Wars trivia at 7 p.m. and it was like 6:45. I was like, ooh, but I had to work early the next day, so I didn't go. But the aliens that stole the plan, do you know what?
And I
Chase?
remember,
You wanna
I
say it?
remember him too, and he passed it off to her.
I could say it.
I don't
say
know.
it.
It's Valerian.
No. It's, and by the way, are we talking about the original Death Star plans or the second Death Star plans?
It looks like a picture from the second one. It didn't say in the question.
It's Bothans.
Bothans, correct.
Yes. And my mom.
The Bothans.
Yeah, she
The
said
Boffins.
many
I was
Bothans
boffing
died.
last Saturday night after too many beers.
They definitely were.
Bothans
And that's why they lost the
I never
thing. They weren't
boffed,
paying
man.
attention.
That's-
you know?
He said,
All right, guys, we'll do a
bothered.
couple more, and then we'll go ahead and pull our last thing.
I know it's not fair. I was just,
Well, he's not up against me. It's just, we're not keeping score.
just make me look
Yeah.
like an ass.
Because listen,
If it was up against me, Chase, I would literally have 0 of these.
If
These
you
are
did-
too challenging.
if you did like music trivia, me against Chase would
The question for me would have to be, what is the main character? His last name is Skywalker, and I probably would have a problem with it.
You say
Okay,
Leia.
my brain does not work there. No.
You'd be like
Not for
Leia.
stuff like that. I barely know. I call people buddy a lot because I'd have forgotten their name. Okay, let's be honest. All right, you ready for the next one?
Next.
What was the original name for the first Star Wars movie when it went into production? The original name for the first Star Wars movie when it went into production.
It was Blue Harvest.
Is that your answer?
Harvest?
Yeah.
That is
That's not
incorrect. According to this, it's incorrect. It was called Adventures of Luke Starkiller,
Oh,
as taken from the Journal of
of the
the
Wills.
Willis.
Yeah.
Saga 1.
The Wills. Yeah.
The Wills. The Star Wars. It
I
was
was
very wordy.
thinking
A lot
Blue-
going on there.
Yeah. Blue Harvest was the Return of the Jedi code.
Oh, is that
name.
what it was?
Yeah,
They called it Blue Harvest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. There you go.
I'm sorry.
I thought that was the name of the Great
That's all I
Pumpkin.
got.
Was the Blue Harvest. All right, so all right, we'll give Chaster one more shot. So how many? I think we're at 3-2. Is that right, or 4-2? Is it,
I
we
don't
have 4
know.
to
We're
2?
not keeping score.
I was keeping. Listen, this ain't T-ball for 7-year-olds. Okay, we're keeping score over here because the loser is going to be dismembered. I didn't mention that.
So
Okay?
he's already losing.
We're going to force choke the loser. Okay, so
There you go.
all right. Are you ready for it? Which
Yeah.
bounty hunter in The Empire Strikes Back is wearing an old costume from a Doctor Who episode?
Which bounty hunter?
It-
These are very hard, but
There's a clue, at least. A bounty hunter.
Which bounty hunter in The Empire Strikes
Empire
Back
Strikes Back. Oh, okay.
is
that's,
wearing an old costume from a Doctor Who episode?
I think I know that one. Okay. There's two that's possible, but I think I'm thinking one.
Doctor Who. Do you know? Are you a Doctor Who fan?
I've watched them, but
Nah,
I wouldn't put it
not a
together.
good fan at all.
What about
I can't
Doctor Why
remember.
Bother? Have you ever
It ain't a fet.
'Cause it would be
There's
the older
Gore,
Doctor Who,
Gore,
and I'm gonna watch
Gore, something Gore. I don't know.
A gourd? What is it? Like a pumpkin? The Great Pumpkin.
Bask.
Whoa! What do you say?
Bosk.
Tell
What
me a
Quick Draw
Bosk.
said.
Quick Draw said it. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
It's Bosk. That is
Oh,
correct.
see,
That's
there we
again, you learn
It was-
something every day. Did
it
you
was
Google
either-
it Quick Draw, or are you really trying to show off?
No,
how
Quick
smart
Draw
you are?
knows.
No, he
Quick
knows
Draw
his
knows.
stuff.
He knows his Star Wars.
Yep,
No,
I phoned a friend.
I like to
I
defame
phoned a
Quick
friend,
Draw.
so
It
that's
feels
the
like
point.
the right thing to do. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say either
no dismemberments.
Bosk or Dengar.
All right, I'm gonna give Chase an easier one. I know this one. Okay. Who kissed Leia first, Han or Luke?
Look,
Who did
look.
Who did
I'll get
Leia-
your redemption.
Who did Leia kiss first? That's
Kiss
what
first.
should be asked.
That should be the question. Technically.
But yeah,
Yep, she
What'd you
kissed her
say,
brother.
I'm sorry.
She kissed her brother.
No, it's not that kind of a thing. We're not into incest or anything. What happened?
I didn't have to say that.
but it's true.
The answer is Han. They did it off screen. Okay, you just didn't see it. You know what I mean? It was just like they had panned to the left, and they were just over in the men's room. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
7 minutes in heaven, I think, is what they called it. You're right. It was Luke. It was a little perverted to know that was the
Yes,
case.
more
after
you-
the fact, you know?
See,
At least they didn't go all the way. That would have been really weird. You
That
know
would have
what
been
I mean?
awful.
All right. That's what we got. But there's a lot of cool questions. In case people are curious, this particular website's called GameSpot.com. It's the 25 toughest Star Wars trivia questions in any
pick the
galaxy.
25.
That's the name of it.
pick the 25
Those-
easiest.
No,
Those
these are the
weren't-
toughest, and I
Those
wanted to
weren't the
because
toughest.
I would have picked
wonder.
easier ones, but Jake Hale, you know, he's a bit of a show off. You know what I mean? I didn't want to make it too
But
easy
those
for him.
those
but,
weren't tough questions though.
They- Well, they said that they're the toughest in any galaxy, so you did pretty good even outside the Milky Way. You know what I mean? So,
I mean,
Yep.
the-
all right. So, how many do we have for Jedi? How many people
We've
do we
got
have for our
18
Jedi?
entries into the
18.
Jedi.
All right, that is
Jedi.
awesome. We appreciate y'all. Okay, we're gonna give you about one more minute, and then once we do that, we're gonna go ahead and spin this sucker, and then we're gonna see what everyone's up to.
Okay.
Everyone had a fun evening and talked about Star Wars. If you weren't into Star Wars, I'm sorry for annoying you. Sometimes
Come on, listen.
Not
It's
everyone's-
May the 4th, man.
it's May the 4th, though. That is true. I'm not gonna. It's
Come
one
on.
time a year. It's one time a year. Even the Muggles
There
can
we go.
enjoy May
20
the 4th.
entries.
Am I right?
There we
Even the
go.
Muggles.
No, but
That's
tomorrow
about
there's
That's
always a bigger 5th.
Yeah.
Revenge
of
I
the
saw
Fifth.
that today.
Don't forget Revenge of the 6th.
Revenge of the 6th.
I thought it was
Always
Revenge of
bigger.
the 5th. Isn't that what it was?
No, it's
No.
always a bigger 5th.
Always
and
a
then Revenge
bigger
of the
fifth.
6th.
Okay.
It goes all the way up to the 10th. I'll post
Size
it.
doesn't matter, so we don't need to talk about that. My wife promised me size didn't matter. All right, so
Oh God.
Alright, you guys. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. And please, please, please hit the share button. And if you're new to the show, hit that notification bell and that subscription for future videos and future content like this with Bearded Barbarian, Chase's Kingdom, and JKL Awesome. You're watching Bearded Barbarian Live. All right. 20
Nah,
entries.
I don't know.
Thank you guys for
the
joining us.
transitions are all barbarian. I promised JKL and Chase I'd have something about themselves. I guess I lied to them. I'm not
It's
really
all right.
sure.
It's your show. You do
No one
you.
told me. Right?
I'm not really a narcissist. It's just all about me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
So,
You're not a narcissist. You just play one on YouTube.
that's right.
There you go. There
That's
you
right.
go.
That's exactly right.
Let's give this a spin.
All right, let's
Thank you
spin
guys.
it.
Once
Let's
again,
see
we're
who is the Jedi for the evening. Let's do
Who? Root for you, Quick Draw. Help me out.
Say root for quick
Help-
draw.
Yeah, he helped me out.
Quick Draw's
Hey,
got
Red
me
Zone!
covered
Oh,
officially.
even
Red
better.
Zone.
That's
All
the Red Zone
right. Good
citizen.
job.
He definitely gets the lightning. All right, dead zone.
All right,
Yeah,
you
that's,
still here?
Oh, he's gonna
Or
give
what-
it to
what are you
somebody.
trying
I
to
know
put
him.
in
He's
my
gonna do
hot
something
stack?
Yeah,
crazy.
he might.
He's gonna do something crazy.
Right.
Dead zone. There's the
Dead
pop
zone,
stack.
dead
Get this off there. And he
Come
likes
on,
to
Chris,
listen
I know
in the
you're here.
background sometimes.
Yeah, he's probably running to the computer.
Gotta give him
Probably
few
was washing
seconds.
dishes. Now you got to
Give you
dry
a
off
few
the
seconds.
pan.
Washing dishes.
He said, "Let
All
that."
right.
Let Dan. I see. I knew it.
I'll let Dan pick something.
There we
Okay.
go.
All right.
There we go. Quick.
Have at it. Have at it. Quick Draw. Quick Draw's got me a couple times recently. I just shipped something out last weekend for him. So he's got. Let me know what he got there, buddy. Make it happen.
Makes it
Nice.
even more painful.
What do we got? What do we
I'm gonna
got?
block you. I'm gonna block you.
Oh, there we go. The peanut butter jelly time.
I'm gonna block you. Let's go.
Dancing nanners.
Send him a predator.
You want me to send it to Dead Zone?
Yes.
Because I
That's
just
what it
sent,
sounds like.
Quick Draw a Predator last week.
Yes, I guess Quick
All
Draw
right.
wants you to send.
Somebody
Dead
send me
Zone
Dead
Predator.
Zone's address, and I'll send him a Predator. If that's what you want me to do.
That's what it sounds like we have going on here.
Hope you
Sounds like
want
to me.
it, Dead Zone, because I'm sending it to you. So you relinquished your pick.
It's
Yeah.
coming your way.
It's coming your way.
All right.
Stop disrespecting the Dark Lord. Stop it.
Hey,
He's humping
farted.
Dead Zone over there. He's not
farted.
humping your head anymore. At least that's good. You should consider yourself fortunate. So that's good. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. So the three of us. JKL, what do you got going on, buddy?
Nothing. I have
You
a
want screen?
video coming out. Me and Kay, I'm editing now. We were trying some Thanksgiving themed candy corn. So they had like a cranberry sauce.
Oh, no,
flavored
you
one.
did it.
Around
The gravy and
Was this a
everything?
thing that was recorded around
Great.
Thanksgiving?
Hell
Or you're
yeah.
just thankful for May?
Yeah, actually, it was recorded around January. It was supposed to be recorded around Thanksgiving, but we didn't get to it. So we recorded in January, but it'll probably be out within the next few days, depending on how fast I am.
So it's you said Thanksgiving themed candy?
Candy corn.
Candy corn. Oh god,
Yeah.
I hate candy corn. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't like candy corn either, but yeah, it had like an apple pie flavor, gravy,
Oh, cool.
cranberry sauce.
Ooh.
So yeah,
I'm
get
down
We
it.
with the
won't.
apple
You don't
one,
have to
man.
spoil if it was good or not. We need to check out the video. Go check out that
I
video.
don't even remember.
I
to
enjoy
be
the.
honest.
I enjoy the eating.
Yeah, I like watching him eat
Oh,
those.
Lord.
like,
Yeah, I enjoy the
different
eating videos.
snacks
Go
and
check out
things.
JKL. Make
Yes, I
sure
don't
to
have to.
subscribe to
JKL, do it
JKL's
for us.
channel. He's an awesome dude. He
I
knows
try.
everything about Star
Not,
Wars.
no, I don't.
Chase
No,
and
I
I
don't.
are
You
Chase is a
just had a
fake fan.
giant
I'm a
Reese's,
semi-fake
guys.
fan.
You
Let's
gotta
be
go
honest.
check out the Reese's thing.
Yeah, half a
Amazing.
pound Reese's. And not only did I eat the half a pound of Reese's, since Kay only ate a quarter.
Oh,
of
you
hers,
dipped into hers
I
too.
ate
Tell
hers.
me.
'Cause she listen.
No, you didn't.
When we went to the store,
Hashtag
right?
purple feet. What did we say? Hashtag purple feet.
When we went to the store, she was like, "Oh, let's get the giant
Hashtag beat
Reese's."
us.
And I was like, "I don't really want to get the giant Reese's." She was like, "Let's get it." I said, "All right. Well, I love Reese's.
She didn't
I'll
eat very
get it."
much. She
And she
didn't.
said, "We'll do a challenge. We'll see who can eat it the fastest." I said, "Okay." I
You
bought
get
it.
green in the
I brought
gills.
it home. We start doing the video. She takes one bite and then she goes, "Well, I'm not the biggest fan of peanut butter." Then why'd you want to do this?
It was a setup.
She just wanted
She
me
wanted to
eat
watch you
peanut
eat the
butter
whole
cup.
thing.
And I don't care. I'll eat them. I love peanut butter.
Oh, you
cup.
look like you had plenty of
Put
room
you
for
in the
more.
grave
There's
so
no-
she could take
I
all
saw
your
you what
pops.
27 Twinkies. How many Twinkies did you eat that time?
I
There's
ate
plenty of room
23.
for more.
Yeah,
You
I
know
ate
what I mean?
23.
Man, good
Yeah.
Lord. I can't go with the rainbow Twinkies. I got to go with regulars next time. I think I might be able to. I've got
We're gonna-
myself convinced.
In some
I can do
upcoming
more.
lives, we're going to try to see if we can do some food stuff. I enjoyed doing it. Those are a lot of fun. We'll come up with
Yeah.
some fun things like that for some upcoming things. I don't know. There might be a Snickers thing. I gotta win back my glory. He defamed me in that challenge, and it was shameful.
Oh, I don't know if I could do that one.
You don't want to do pudding? Pudding and Snickers? You don't have to eat them.
will accept my
You
gift.
just pull them out. You just pull them out of your mouth.
I think that's too much of a mess to be made.
It's
I
a
mean,
wonderful
I
mess.
guess.
It
Yeah,
looked like
okay.
pooping. That's what
I
was the
just-
key. The funniest part when you spit them out, it looked like poo, right? And then the face, look, it was amazing.
You guys, I don't care. Whoever the hell won it,
Like somebody
hit up Bearded Barbarian, and y'all figure it out. Let him know.
What are y'all
who to
getting?
send it
What are they
to,
going back and forth?
and
Look,
what
somebody
address
send
to
me a
send it
message.
to.
Give me an address and who to send it to, and I'm going to send them something. And it might be a crusty dog turd, but somebody's get something in a box. Okay?
A turd in a can.
Listen,
Turd in
y'all
a
better,
can. There you
y'all
go.
better take the Predator because I wouldn't want whatever Barbarian decides to
Right.
go in there
Well, it
with
won't be
that.
my poop because I can't.
You
I'd fill
hit
up one
him
of
up.
them cans in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? It'd be overflowing. You don't want that. So
Oh Jesus!
be careful when you're opening whatever it is. So, all right. So you're doing a Thanksgiving themed. Was there
Yeah.
some other? Is that their next one?
I don't think we have any more recorded video. I gotta go through my phone and see what else we have recorded.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, we were
Lost
supposed
footage. So
To,
we got lost
I
footage
gotta
coming your
find
way
some stuff.
soon.
We were supposed to do something for her birthday, but when I went up there for her birthday, she was hanging out with her friends, so we ended up not doing.
So there could be
anything.
some more lost footage. We don't know. We may even see some JFK footage. Along with some of the other stuff
From the
where the
grassy
Lost
knoll.
Ark went. I don't
From
know.
the
There
other
might be all
side of
kinds
the
of things.
grassy knoll.
The grassy knoll.
know,
Yep,
yeah,
that's exactly right.
yeah.
He could have all kinds
We'll
of
find
stuff like that.
something,
So that's
you
good.
know.
That's great.
Our
All
recent
right. Well, we
Area
appreciate.
52.
All right, Chase.
yeah,
what do you got, buddy? What do you got going on?
What do I got coming up? I was actually going to try to do a premiere today. I thought of doing a premiere before the show. I didn't have time. I was going to do a premiere, promote the show this evening, but I got my Dead Zone mystery box. Got my Dead Zone mystery box. So I'll probably be opening that.
Is it pops? Is it sodas? Just tease.
Yeah,
What is it?
It's pops. It's pops.
Okay.
And you know how the Dead Zone does. He's just phenomenal boxes. So I'm
awesome
pretty
box.
stoked.
Nice.
So I'll be opening that this Saturday on Morning Brew Funko Review on Chase's Kingdom, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Come on over, hang out. We might have some guests. You never know. I'll be probably cracking open these Star Wars itty bitty Funko. I got all four of this line because I got to have all the Vaders.
Yeah, I want
So
to
come hang out with me if you want to check these guys out.
Awesome.
And I just recently dropped.
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet,
Just
but I
got
just
this
need to-
video.
Yeah.
Uploaded it today, so if you want
Ooh.
to check that out, I had.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Go check it out.
So
It's
definitely
awesome.
go check
Love,
that out.
love me some Transformers.
Yeah. They
My
watch
parents
it.
would never
That's
buy
fine.
me Transformers. I was a GoBots kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
The old
And my
GoBots.
parents convinced me, oh, it's the same thing. And they're like, oh, it's the
No,
same
it
thing.
wasn't the same thing.
It's cheaper, is what it was.
I remember talking to the adults in my family about it, and they were like, "Oh, it's the same thing. They all transform." I was like, "But yeah, these are called Transformers. These are called GoBots. They're different."
The difference was also when they transformed more than 2 times, they came apart in your hand. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what I
GoBots,
remember.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
GoBots.
It's like it transferred into a bunch of junk. I mean, there was pieces is what it transformed into.
Oh God.
Whatever.
But
not
also,
trying to,
yeah, right before you get to your thing, Barbarian, guys, the Mandalorian box at GameStop is on sale. $18, I believe.
There you go.
So get it if you haven't gotten it yet. That's all I want to say. Go ahead.
I just cracked one of those open this past Saturday. $30 and now, of course, $18.
Yeah.
And
I bought
I
mine
did
for
say it
$30
earlier.
and I actually gave one of my pops to JKL from that box. So it was a cool
Force
one.
be
It
with
wasn't
you.
a double. I didn't give you a double. I gave
Amazon
you the
members.
one I had of that.
Appreciate it.
Free Star Wars stuff, free Star Wars games, Amazon games. Get over there, download
Yeah,
for free.
Get it.
Just want to make sure I remind you guys of that.
All right.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I got going on. Of course, got some Funko exclusives coming.
Saturday. What about Saturdays? Did you say Funko Brew?
Yeah.
Oh,
Brew.
yeah.
What is it called?
Funko Brew review.
Funko Brew morning
in the
reviews or something like that.
Grab a cup of Joe.
Let's talk Funko.
There it is.
And Mr.
And he's
Ugly,
doing a
I
little
know,
later
I'm
than normal
trying, man.
because
There's a lot.
it's not the crack of dawn anymore. Is that right? It's a little later. is
Mr.
that right?
Ugly keeps wanting me to promote. He's going to be doing some spooky. What was it? Some spooky video review thing with Mr. Ugly. Nobody cares, man.
Awesome. Oh, and free comic book day,
Good night.
since you said it.
And free comic days coming.
Saturday.
Oh, when is it coming? For anyone?
Saturday.
We're keeping you informed.
I don't keep
Saturday.
track of things. So y'all need to really let me know shit. You know what I'm saying?
We'll
I
give you
miss
the
stuff.
heads up.
Saturday's free comic book day. So yeah.
And of course, I hit my 1,000 subscribers, and a giveaway will be coming soon. So you can
Awesome.
hit that subscription and that notification bell. Hit all. future videos, future content like this. with these
Yay,
awesome-
Chase.
So have you revealed what you're giving away yet? Or are you still thinking about it? Or
I have not. I got plenty to.
it's cash, right? $500 cash. I heard that's what it was. I mean,
Jeez, cash.
that's pretty nice of you. That's pretty
Oh.
generous. Pretty generous. You know what I mean?
That
Maybe
is
I'll get another 1,000 subscribers if I say that.
I know, right? He's giving away what?
What money? Cold cash? Yeah. Okay.
It's all counterfeit, and the FBI will be showing up his door soon. but-
Right.
I mean, I opened
All
Jake
revealed.
Mailbox, and there was $100 in it, and it wasn't really $100, a fake dollars. I turned it in the FBI. They should be calling you soon. So
Who says they haven't called me already?
Screwed me, Quick Draw. Quick Draw already opened his. And hit him
Uh-oh.
up on the side. I was like, let's battle.
All right. So what am I doing? What have I got?
Yeah,
I
what's
keep
going on with
teasing
you?
things. I'm very slack. I've been
Oh,
putting out a
my.
lot of shorts lately. The last video I put out was about 7 or 8 days ago. It's really, I need to do a better job. I've got some more videos I'm going to be recording. I've got a pile of boxes. I've gotten a bunch of different things from these Funko Pops, a lot of soda mystery boxes. I've got some I Want This Stuff mystery boxes, some all kinds of fun things like that. Still got what's his name sticker swap that I haven't even opened.
Oh, that was like 3 months ago.
Their stickers are all curled up and dried out by now. They've been sitting so dang long. So there's one with a puppy in it that's dead now. I think the puppy's dead. So,
Since Christmas.
you're exactly right. So anyway, so that's what I got going on. And then, of course, my DNA thing, I'm still working on trying to let everyone know. Spoiler alert, I'm more Neanderthal than 65% of the population, just so you know. And that is a true story.
He's a knuckle dragger. Is that what
I
you're saying?
am. I really am. I'm more Neanderthal than a lot of people. So it tells you a lot. Of course, I kind of suspected that. So anyway, so that's kind of what we're doing. I appreciate everyone coming out for May the 4th. We with you. If you won something, congratulations. If you didn't win something, next week's your week. I guarantee. I guarantee it. And my guarantees are only as good as the far as you can throw me. And I'm a pretty heavy guy, so that's not bad. So, but I'm telling you, I think Umpty told me he was in 20 times. He finally won. So you got to hang in there.
Just hang in there, guys.
Just hang in there, guys. Just hang in there. I have no control over what the thing does or when it happens. It's put in for it. Okay? All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming. We appreciate you coming. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
2 of my favorite people out of the out of 3. I don't know, something like that. I'm my own favorite person, but second and third favorite's probably somewhere in here.
Right.
We appreciate it. At some point, I'm threatening that all 3 of us are going to be in the same place at the same time. I hope that happens.
Oh, it's going to happen.
And Florida. I'm telling you, we need to go to Star Wars World. We got to make that happen at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got to make it happen. So we'll hopefully
I'll let you know when I'm coming.
Keep me posted. Yeah, seriously, you're welcome to stay here anytime. Chase, I need to open my pool. You can come anytime. If you can,
Sure. As long as I clean the pool first.
My wife broke half of the plumbing on my pool, and now nothing works.
A friend of mine, she was
She
saying
blamed it on someone else.
She was saying that for the summer she needs to get a pool clean. She's looking for somebody to clean a pool. I was like, oh, I know a guy that cleans pool.
But he
She's
lives
like,
in
oh,
Florida.
what's his name? The number? I said, well, he's gonna charge you a lot. He's got to come over.
It would be a pretty penny for sure.
Pretty penny.
But I'll hook you up. I could get the job done. 20 years in the
I
business.
can tell
think
you
I
she
could
was
get
not
you.
amused.
It was a real bait and switch kind of deal you pulled on her. That was not cool.
Well, I didn't lie to her. I do know somebody.
You do
right?
know somebody, but there was anybody nearby. That's the part you missed, the nearby part.
Well, thank you guys for joining us for another Barbarian Live.
All right,
That
y'all.
was spectacular. We're going to head out of here. Join the kingdom, be the kingdom.
Oh, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way.
Goodbye from the Bearded Barbarian.
See you next time.